He got the champion from behind, and now he is ripping off that suit of his. Oh my goodness, he's ripping his clothes right off. And this is happening right in front of us. Nikita Koloff is taking Ric Flair to the ring.
You see Ric Flair there now. You see this Ric Flair there now. That's where he belongs.
Championship Wrestling, bringing you great wrestling action, sanctioned by the NWA, National Wrestling Alliance.
Welcome to World Championship Wrestling. David Crockett along with Tony Schiavone. Tony, as we saw right at first, the Russians, Nikita Koloff, Ivan Koloff against Ric Flair. They got him. Ric Flair is here, the World Heavyweight Champion, and also the Russians are here.
And speaking of the Russians, we're talking about big tag teams, David, returning to World Championship Wrestling for the first time in a long time. The Road Warriors will be here with Precious Paul Ellering. They're on the program today, and also returning Ron Garvin. We've talked a lot about Ron Garvin. Ron will be on the program today. You mentioned World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, also on the program today. The U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll. David, let's bring in the U.S. Heavyweight Champion at this time to talk with us. Tully Blanchard with his Perfect 10 Baby Doll, still holding now that U.S. Heavyweight title.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Baby Doll looked good today. Really showing a little bit too much for Baby Doll. Too much for the nation to handle. I tell you what, Magnum TA, I wrestled right here a couple weeks ago. You stood over here and wanted to talk about my match, but no, you didn't want to get in the ring. I challenged you. I said, come on, you want some of me? You want some of this championship belt? But no, you stood over here and made threats, idle threats, empty threats. You've been threatening the Andersons and myself for a long, long time. Well, Magnum TA, America's heartthrob, anything you want to call yourself, that's fine. Your time is coming to an end. The contract is signed. This might be the last match that you ever get to redeem yourself, to regain the posture that you had once in professional wrestling. Because I tell you what, it takes one heck of a man to be able to hold the United States Heavyweight Championship belt. And Magnum, you've been trying to get it back and trying to get it back and threatening me, hoping I'd start cringing and shaking in my shoes. But I'm not. Baby Doll is right here. She is on the arm of the United States Heavyweight Champion and looking better than she's ever looked, buying me fancier presents. Remember that watch? Jim Reeves, remember that watch? And this belt, Magnum TA, someday I'm going to put your career down.
The U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll. Excitement waits for you in the ring.
In the ring, six-man tag team action. Ron Rossi, Mike Simeone, Paul Garner against Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Crusher Khrushchev, the world's six-man tag team champions.
David, we have seen Nikita Koloff many times in singles action, as well as the Russians, Crusher Khrushchev in singles action, and we know how devastating they are in tag team action. But when you talk about six-man, you're talking about all three of them up on the ring apron at one time, one in the ring, two outside, and they will use anything they can to win a match.
And watch him right now. Crusher Khrushchev is in there. The physical strength of this team is something awesome. Hey, but when you talk about physical strength, look what we have. The Road Warriors with Precious Paul Ellering will be here. Also, the National Tag Team Champions, Ole and Arn Anderson. America's team, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA are here. The World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, with Jim Cornette is here. So we've got the best, the major league of professional wrestling right here.
And also here today, David, it's our Superstation Championship Challenge Series. We have it here today. It's for the World Junior Heavyweight title. Gorgeous Gary Royal, the champion, will defend against former champion Denny Brown.
That's right, the Superstation Championship Challenge Series. All the superstars right here on the Superstation. Look at Nikita. Watch him, flips him in, across, catches that elbow right in the chest.
Well, Nikita Koloff not wanting to let you just come into the ring and walk over to him. He's going to walk over to you and make sure you know you've been in a fight.
Look at that press by Crusher.
David, he was high up in the air that time and hit him right down hard. Looked like maybe a little bit on the back of the neck. Look here.
Just throws him across the ring.
That time on the lower back. The base of the spine is where Samani hit.
Now the coach, the professor, the captain, the leader of the team. Ivan Koloff is in there.
You know, David, we've been on this program many weeks, and we've said the key to tag team success is to keep your opponent in your corner. However, the Russians, it doesn't matter to them where they are. They'll let you fight in your corner if you like, and they really don't care.
That's right. That's what makes them so intimidating. They go after their opponents in their opponent's corner.
It doesn't matter to them on the floor, up against the ropes, anywhere at all. The Russian team is devastating. Oh, a big blow to the midsection.
They have got to be stopped, though, Tully. Look at them. Look how they try to destroy their opponents. Not trying to pin, but destroy. Ivan catches him. That kick right in the chest. Now watch him. Here he goes across the ropes. They hold him right in the back.
All of the weight of Ivan Koloff after running across the ring, right across the back. And there's that Russian sickle, David.
By Nikita. Now look at him strut. Watch him. Look at
He takes down another with that sickle.
Oh, now look at him. The animal. Nikita Koloff.
Two men. Mike Zamani stays outside. Two men went down to that Russian sickle, and now both men are still down. And they still punish away on it. The Russian team. Oh, David, they are still punishing their opponent.
Someone's got to stop the Russians.
You're talking about despicable, and you're talking about complete contempt for American athletes. There's the sickle right there. Now, Rossi is out, David, and then we're going to see Garner try to come in. And he's going to go down also.
Look how quick Nikita gets up there. He saw it. Then he goes down on his prey. Your winner, the world's six-man tag team champions, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, and Crusher Khrushchev.
World Championship Wrestling, the Cincinnati Garden, Cincinnati, Ohio, Sunday, October 6th at 8 o'clock. A supercard returns to Cincinnati. The Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Saturday, October 5th at 8:30. Nature Boy Ric Flair, The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, and others in Philadelphia. The Civic Center, Albany, Georgia, Friday, October 4th at 8:30. A supercard returns to Albany, Georgia. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. A supercard returns to the Omni in Atlanta. Municipal Auditorium, Columbus, Georgia, Saturday, September 28th at 8:15. You'll see Nature Boy Buddy Landell, Cowboy Ron Bass, many others in Columbus. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on tour with Nature Boy Ric Flair, the Rock and Roll Express, Nikita Koloff, and many others in Johnson City, Tennessee. And tonight, 8 o'clock, the Expo Center, Indianapolis, Indiana, The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Ivan Koloff, Baby Doll, many others tonight in Indianapolis. It's the NWA, the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling.
In the ring, Larry Clark against Nature Boy Buddy Landell, the World Heavyweight Champion. Ric Flair, he said it all.
Look, and I tell you what, you talking about mad, look at Landell.
That he is. He takes it. Look at him. Now Landell. Look at standing drop kick.
Oh, standing drop kick right on the button.
Flair gets to him. Look at him. He's got him. Flair has got under his skin. When you talk about lose control, Landell has lost control right now.
You know, David, in matches in the past, we have seen Landell come out here, say a few things to you and to me about Flair and really run at the mouth. However, he was very quiet when his match started because of what Flair had to say.
Look at him. Look at the expression on his face. Oh, he is mad. He's got him. Right now. You've seen him. He's got the leg hook. That is it.
There's
the figure four.
There is that figure four, and there you hear the bell. Landell will win this match.
Look at JJ. Look at JJ.
Dillon comes in, and there's your winner, David. With James J. Dillon, Nature Boy, as he says, Buddy Landell.
All right, watch Nature Boy, Buddy Landell. Spins around, drops that elbow hard on the chest, knocks the wind out, goes around, grabs that leg, hooks it. He's got him. The winner, Nature Boy, Buddy Landell with J.J. Dillon.
World Championship Wrestling. The Ohio Center, Columbus, Ohio, Monday, October 7th at 8 o'clock. A supercard returns to Columbus, Ohio. The Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Saturday, October 5th at 8:30. Abdullah the Butcher, Superstar Billy Graham, many others in Philadelphia. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on tour with the Freebirds, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, many others in Memphis. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's the Omni in Atlanta. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th. The Great American Bash on tour at 8:15. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Midnight Express, many others in Johnson City, Tennessee. West Palm Beach Auditorium, West Palm Beach, Florida, Monday, September 23rd at 8 o'clock. Black Bart, Cowboy Ron Bass, many others in West Palm Beach. Tonight, 8 o'clock, the Expo Center in Indianapolis. Magnum TA, Tully Blanchard, Superstar Billy Graham, Baby Doll, many others tonight, 8 o'clock in Indianapolis. It's the NWA, the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling. Back at ringside, surrounded by the Russian team. With me, Ivan Koloff, and in front of him, Nikita Koloff, the Soviet Union ambassador of destruction, and Crusher Khrushchev here at ringside.
Give me that, American. You go over there and pick this David Crockett's nose. Do something useful. We can handle this. Nikita.
This is Ric Flair. He talk how he got these big house, how he got these many big automobile, how he got this thing, how he got that. Well, this good. Flair, you're going to need to cash this stuff in when Nikita defeat you and you no got title. Each time you and Nikita meet in ring, sometime you find how you find an American referee, American dream, somebody come to you aid to help you. But in time, Flair, you no going to get help. You go down to Russia.
It's just like these Road Warriors. Road Warriors, we're still the world six-man tag team champions. Maybe Precious Paul Elway would like to put his tights on.
You know, in this Rock and Roll Express, you got Russian property. Our chain, our world tag team belts. Ric Flair, you're going to find out. I said there'd be a situation. A cage is a very good situation to get you in. Just like a rat in a trap. The big bar comes down and crushes your neck. And world tag team, it comes right up to the top. We will be, road to Moscow will be paved in gold color. Here, American, you can have this back.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the Russian team led by Ivan Koloff. Let's go to the ring.
In the ring, Jim Jeffers against Arn Anderson, one half of the National Tag Team Champions. Tony, the Russians, they're a devastating team. Arn has it. Arn Anderson takes his time. And now shows you how the confidence this team has in each other. Arn Anderson, Ole just takes his time. Now he's out there, strolls out. Now he's up on the ring.
Oh, this is so easy. Where you at, Dusty?
Now Ole's in there, and you know, in the corner, we see Mark Cooper standing back there. I thought for a second it would be some sort of a handicap match. But Ole evidently so confident in Arn's ability, he's going to let him take him one-on-two.
Where's America's team at, Tony?
This takes his time. Listen, Arn, he's asking, where's America's team?
Double whip.
This is a wrestling machine. You've seen the Koloffs intimidate, destroy. Look at the Andersons. They wrestle them into the ground. They take one from the body. They take you apart by piece.
Until they get you to submit with twisting and tugging on the arm. They do it better than anybody else.
That they do. Tony, 2 years ago, on Thanksgiving night, Starrcade was born, the greatest wrestling event ever. This year, Starrcade 85 is greater than ever. And next week, we have some exciting news about Starrcade 85. So stay tuned next week because it is going to be something. Look at Ole. Watching. Tagging in and out. These men know exactly what they want to do. They go after their opponents. Watch Iron. Suplex. Picks it. Oh, right on the face. Rolls him over.
Arn Anderson used the gourd buster.
Where are they at now, Tony?
Asking for America's team still, David, as Arn Anderson looks at both of us. Here's the gourd buster.
Look at him. Right on his face. Your winners, the National Tag Team Champions, Ole and Arn Anderson.
Now, as promised, coming up later on the program, David, the Road Warriors.
That is
with
right.
Precious Paul Ellering. Ron Garvin makes his return to World Championship Wrestling. We've seen a lot of cards and letters from you fans asking about Ron Garvin and much, much more, so stay tuned. Now we go to Super Football Saturday with Craig Sager and Alex Hawkins. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We're at ringside with America's team, Magnum TA and the World Television Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And right before the break, Dusty, we heard Arn Anderson demanding America's team, and I'm sure he doesn't have to speak too loud to get your attention.
Well, all they doing is going on instinct. See, they talking about something they wish could happen, something might happen, something will happen. Let me tell you something, though, the thing that's on my mind right now is the Barbarian. Paul Jones, the Weasel himself, came on this television, say Barbarian wants the world television title from around your waist, and he wants it with haste, and he wants it before the weekend is over. It ain't gonna happen, Jack. I'm here live and in Technicolor. The greatest they is, the greatest they are, the greatest they will be. And let me tell you something, Barbarian, come and get this for you, and Ric Flair, don't be speaking in the same breath about Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Because I'll show you what diamond ring Cadillacs, mink coats, and fancy cars are all about, Daddy.
You know, as far as Andersons are concerned, America's team is here whenever they want them. But like Dusty says, we got some personal issues here that had to be taken care of. And my number one personal issue, as everyone knows, is Tully Blanchard. You know, he says I'll make a lot of idle threats. Well, Tully Blanchard, I'm not going to walk in the ring while you're out there on another match and give you a free beating. I'm going to wait till that title's on the line. So you remember this, United States heavyweight title is in your possession. But that is the only thing you've got. You've got it in your hand, but you didn't win it. You didn't get it in a deserving fashion. For me, all the people out there know that. So I won't rest until I get that title away from you. So Tully Blanchard, be real happy for now, because a day is coming soon when you're going to have to deal with me.
Let's go to the ring. Ron Garvin in the ring.
In the ring, the Black Cat against Ron Garvin. Hey, Tony, America's team. Tully Blanchard. Hey, Magnum TA, he wants it, and he's going to get him any way he can. Because, listen, he's going to dish out his own form of revenge and justice. Dusty Rhodes, Paul Jones, you heard him. If you want him, come get him.
Really a tough task also. America's team. Now we take a look, David. It's good to see Ron Garvin
Yes,
here.
it is.
A man who was absolutely, and we can say it, he was absolutely robbed of that national heavyweight title.
That's right. And Black Bart still has that title. So we're very happy to see Ron Garvin back, because I know he's got a few things to do to Black Bart. And they were against the Black Cat. Oh, he's got that arm. Ron Garvin's in fantastic shape. Remember, coming up, the World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. They're going to be here. Also, the Barbarian, the man that Dusty Rhodes was talking about. And then the Super Station Championship Challenge Series for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Gorgeous Gary Royal, the champion. The challenger, former champion, Denny Brown. Right here on the Super Station, you see all the superstars. One's in the ring right now, Ron Garvin. Watch him. In the ropes.
Looking for a clean break, and they got it.
Also, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Van, he's going to be with us.
David, I'm sure a lot will have to be said when the Midnight Express comes in because Jim Cornette will be here to say it.
Oh, yes. You better believe it. Listen to the fans. They want Garvin to go. The Cat's got him. Garvin's small package goes down. The Cat kicks out.
What a great maneuver that time by Garvin.
Look at him. Hard right hand to the chest.
That's why we say hands of stone. Solid slap to the chest that time. Look at that.
Open hand just caves that chest in. Tried to switch by the Cat, but he missed it. Now Garvin goes in on him. Catches him with a forearm. Takes him out now. All right, the Cat down on one knee. Trying to come out of it. Garvin still. That vice grip. They're in the ropes now. Murphy goes over, calls for the break.
You know, David, many times when we refer to Ron Garvin as the man with the hands of stone, sometimes we may be, you know, neglecting how good of a wrestler he really is.
He is very good.
Sure, he's got those hard hands. He can knock a man right out with a hard right hand or so, but he can really, as we saw with that small package, can really wrestle.
That he can, but he can fight. Boy, can he fight. All right, out of the corner. Garvin takes the Cat. He goes right back. Watch him. He's getting ready. He's got him up for the suplex. Short and quick over. Goes down for that pin. Cat kicks out.
He kicked out of that. I was really surprised. I thought maybe the suplex would be it. But the Black Cat kicked right out.
Garvin still has him. You know, we have Black Bart. He's going to be here. You know he's watching the monitor to see just... headbutt! Headbutt by Garvin. Just to see how good a shape Garvin's in. Because you know he's ready. Wait a minute. He goes down for that pin. Count of two. The Black Cat kicks out. Garvin goes right for the head.
He continues to come back, does the Black Cat. Will not fold. Garvin, that loosened him up. And there's one of the midsection.
Look at him. Gets him in the ropes, and he starts to whale away on him. Cat fighting back. Takes him. Switch now by the Cat. Uh-oh.
Garvin hooked the ropes.
He's dancing. Watch him. Right hand caught him right at the top of the head. And the man is down and out. Welcome back, Ron Garvin. Black Bart, he's got your number.
He measured him up for that big right hand. The Black Cat is going to attempt now a drop kick. Garvin quickly catches the ropes, and David, now watch him measure him up for that right hand.
That's right. Look at Garvin. When I say he knows how to fight, look, he's got the footwork. Gets that hand ready. And here he goes. Catches him right at the top of the head. Your winner, Ron Garvin.
Coming up next, a true legend, superstar Billy Graham. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Nashville, Tennessee. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida, Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Tallahassee, Florida. Ohio Center, Columbus, Ohio. Monday, October 7th at 8 o'clock in Columbus, Ohio. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour with the Rock and Roll Express. Ivan and Nikita Koloff, many others in Memphis, Tennessee. The the Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's at the Omni in Atlanta. Comiskey Park, Chicago, Illinois, Saturday, September 28th at 8 o'clock. Nature Boy Ric Flair, Magnum TA, many others coming to Chicago. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on Tour with Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Arn Anderson, Ron Garvin, many others in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's the NWA. That's the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling. We are back at ringside, World Championship Wrestling, and let's talk about a man who is well-known all over the world of wrestling. He is colorful, he is a legend, and we're talking about, David, Superstar Billy Graham.
That's right, Superstar Billy Graham, the man, the original Superstar Billy Graham. Often imitated, but never duplicated. Because like you said, this man is a legend, and there's one and only Superstar Billy Graham.
Let's take a look right now at Superstar Billy Graham.
They gazed to the wide window at the joy they had found. The head girl spoke up, said, leave this one alone. She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. I make you, I'll take 1,000 more than that before I am through. I wanna be yours.
David, you talk about commanding attention.
That man does. Bad to the bone. Superstar Billy Graham. Look at that man. Massive muscles. Huge. Colorful, like you said. This man, look at him.
The bell for the match, but he's going to take his own time getting ready, taking off those earrings, and he's going up against George South in this match.
All right, Tony, we say control. If you control the match, you win the match. And it starts off as you enter the ring. He is controlling it right now. He says, hey, I'm going to wrestle when I want to. He's going to take his time. The opponent across the ring, waiting, looking in awe of the man, Superstar Billy Graham.
The arm wrestling champion of the world, the man with the unbreakable full Nelson, as he says. And look how he just moments away. And George South, David.
He's got him.
That's the full Nelson.
As he says, his 21-inch pythons. Superstar Billy Graham with that full Nelson. He's got it hooked. And that is it.
Finally, the break. There's the winner, Superstar Billy Graham. We talked about the full Nelson, and he wasted no time in going right to that awesome move. Here's a look again, David.
He starts to pound away. South doesn't have a chance. Superstar Billy Graham takes him, whips him in, and puts the pythons on him. Your winner, Superstar Billy Graham.
Still to come on World Championship Wrestling, a look at the Barbarian with Paul Jones. Also, a look coming up at the Road Warriors in our Superstation Championship Challenge Series. Don't go away. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Nashville. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida. Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Tallahassee. The Cincinnati Gardens, Cincinnati, Ohio. Sunday, October 6th at 8 o'clock in Cincinnati. Memorial Field, Mount Vernon, New York. Wednesday, October 2nd at 8 o'clock. A supercard in Mount Vernon, New York. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour with Ivan Koloff, Pressure Khrushchev, Magnum TA, many others in Memphis. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee. Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on Tour with the Rock and Roll Express and many others in Johnson City. Memorial Coliseum, Portland, Oregon. Tuesday, September 24th at 8 o'clock. That's in Portland, Oregon. And Monday, September 23rd, 8 o'clock. Seattle Center Coliseum, Seattle, Washington. Magnum TA, Ivan Koloff, Pressure Khrushchev, Billy Jack Haynes, many others in Seattle. It's the NWA. Our letter this week on our anniversary greetings comes from Cindy and Terry Wolf of Monticello, Arkansas. And they say we'd like for you to remember our parents, Frank and Edna Wolf, who will celebrate their 53rd wedding anniversary in the month of October. Happy anniversary from all of us to Frank and Edna Wolf of Monticello, Arkansas. We'd love to hear from you about anniversary announcements of 50 years or more. Write to us at World Championship Wrestling, 620 South Omni International, Atlanta, 30303. Plus, if you'd like to be a part of our television tapings here at the studios of WTBS, give us a call at this number that you'll see here in just a second. We'd love to hear from you. Television reservations, 404-522-1081. Call between Monday and Friday, regular business hours. We tape every Sunday morning starting at 11:30 a.m. We'd love to have you here, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're here with the world television champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We'll be seeing the Barbarian, a man who's after that title, in just a second, Dusty.
Well, you know, that's why I'm out here. You know, Paul Jones come out here and said, every time you're around and my man's around the Barbarian, I don't see you around. I'm going to stay right here, watch this man that is his quest for the world's television title, and see how bad he really is.
All right, let's go to the ring.
There he is in the ring, the Barbarian. The manager, Paul Jones. Dusty Rhodes is out here with us.
And you know, David and Dusty, you have defeated a lot of men in this title reign. How, though, do you prepare for a match against a man as massive, as, I guess, unpredictable, with the lack of a better word, as the Barbarian?
It's real simple. When you're a champion, when you've been world heavyweight champion, when you're the world's television champion, you're prepared all the time. You're prepared 24 hours a day. I mean, powerful as he is, there's nobody. This program today's got probably the most powerful man in the world on it, with the Russians, the Barbarian, and Legion of Doom himself, the Road Warriors with Paul Everett. This is the big time. This is World Championship Wrestling right here, brother. That's what it's all about. Barbarian strength that he's got right here, toying with this man, if you will, needs to toy with Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. I ain't jumping in and saying nothing. I'm just right here standing, waiting to see what he wants to do about it.
Well, they said a lot of things, David, towards Dusty Rhodes. Has the man on the floor there, Paul Jones.
That's right. Besides that animal in the ring, the Barbarian, Paul Jones is outside that ring. And he's always a problem because you're having to watch two people. Look at him. Look at him. The Barbarian's got him. Rams out. Picks him up just like he weighed 10 pounds.
The strength
is so strong.
His strength, as you see Dusty looking on right now, his strength is maybe the best in wrestling, and he bites him right on the head. It's a tactic that he uses.
Let me tell you something. You talk about throwing him around like a waist skin time. I want to see him throw 287 pounds of screaming steel and sex appeal. That's what he need to be throwing around. That's what, see this right here, no effect on him whatsoever. Paul Band is powerful and strong, Jack. Paul Jones is evil and mean, but Dusty Rhodes is the American Dream.
No denying that. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the world television champion. And look how high has Lee Ramsey. Look at him.
Slamming hard on that mat. Here comes the Barbarian. Headbutt.
The intimidation.
Listen to Jones. Hey, he's trying it on you. Dusty, he's trying it.
Dusty, he is calling Lee Ramsey Dusty Rhodes. He is, I guess, preparing the Barbarian for a title shot.
Jones must be blind as a bat. Ramsey resembles Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. I mean, my mama sitting at home in Houston, Texas can tell that's not Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Paul Jones got a lot of words in his mouth that flow freely throughout television land until he gets face to face with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The Barbarian continues to punish Lee Ramsey. And now, Paul Jones having something to say to Ramsey. And the Barbarian just came for the blind side that time. They kicked him right to the floor.
He's trying to impress you, Dusty. Paul Jones, with his tactics in his mouth right now, and his man in that ring, the Barbarian. The Barbarian comes over. Look at high in the... Drops those heavy legs across the chest.
Oh, all that weight right on top of the chest. That could crack ribs, could crack a sternum even.
He's got him up. Drops him.
Form of the atomic drop right there, David.
Just taking his time, doing exactly what he wants to.
He is so methodical in the ring. So deliberate. Missed that time.
But he catches Ramsey. Backbreaker.
There's almost...
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Almost no way to defend.
Tony's going up on that top rope. Look at it, he's up there now. Springs off. Headbutt. Right into Ramsey. And he goes down. Covers him for the pin. That is it.
The Barbarian with Paul Jones, and there's a hand raised high.
Look at him look around. Looking at his prey. Look at him. High in the air. Headbutt. And Ramsey, your winner, the Barbarian with Paul Jones.
What's the matter, Rhodes?
Now here's Dusty Rhodes back with us at ringside. It was really one awesome sight out there in the ring.
I'm really impressed. Wait a minute, Rhodes.
Down here.
Dusty Rhodes, I hope you learned something while you're out here watching. And I want to tell you something right now. We raise chickens for food. And we make champions to be beaten by animals like this. Now, Dusty Rhodes, the match has been signed. And all you got to do is get in the ring, because that world television belt right there is just as good as around his waist right now. Let me tell you what, hey, Joe, we don't have to wait for it to get signed. Let's go for it right now.
Oh, my goodness, Dusty Rhodes is going to the ring. Now, Paul.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Paul.
We're going to have it.
Let's do it right now.
Tony, I think we're going to have it.
Do it right now. We don't have to wait on it. We don't have to wait on it.
Dusty is
Come on, Paul.
He's not a guy to mince words. It's Dusty Rhodes.
You can do it.
What's he saying? And now,
If Jones wants it, Dusty says, come on, he'll do it right now.
Paul,
hey, Paul,
let me tell you something.
Paul, you had your
Dusty
chance.
Rhodes,
You had your chance.
you can get in the ring all you want. But one thing that I know for sure, we can wait.
Wait for what? Dusty Rhodes is a man of his word, and they came up here and they said a few things, but you told them to get in the ring.
Right there's what it's all about. Doers and thinkers ain't gonna get it done, Jack.
Backing down from the challenge of the American Dream. Coming up next, Superstation Championship Challenge Series as gorgeous Gary Royal defends a World Junior Heavyweight title ship against Denny Brown, the former champion. Don't go away. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Nashville. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida. Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. Great American Bash on Tour in Tallahassee. The Civic Center, Canton, Ohio. Tuesday, October 8th at 8 o'clock. The Civic Center in Canton. The Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Saturday, October 5th at 8:30. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Abdul the Butcher, Magnum TA, many others in Philadelphia. State University College at New Paltz, New York. Thursday, October 3rd at 8 o'clock. That's a great card in New Paltz, New York. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and others in Memphis. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's at the Omni in Atlanta. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on Tour, the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette and others in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's the NWA, the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling. Well, as promised, in just a second, we'll see the World Junior Heavyweight title match as gorgeous Gary Royal defends against Denny Brown. And here's the heavyweight champion of the world to join us at ringside, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
This is an opportunity for all the wrestling fans throughout the country to see a real world-class wrestling match. This is for the Junior World Heavyweight Championship, and I've asked to be out here. I want to talk about this match as it goes along.
Okay, Rick will be here with us. Let's go to the ring.
In the ring now. Superstation Championship Challenge Series for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, former champion Denny Brown, the champion, gorgeous Gary Royal. There you see Denny Brown. Getting ready, both men cautious. You don't see them rushing in. Gorgeous Gary Royal.
And you know, the World Heavyweight Champion is with us. And Rick, when we talk about Junior Heavyweight title, we're talking about weight classification in this case.
230 pounds and below. But let me tell you something. When you get two athletes of quality of Gary Royal and Denny Brown, I've seen guys 270, 280 pounds that couldn't handle either one of these men. Gorgeous Gary Royal, now the World Junior Heavyweight Champion. You have to understand the prestige that he has now. He knows what it is to be in the limelight. He knows what it is to make the big money. And I'm sure that Gary Royal is not going to sit back right now and let Denny Brown walk on him. Denny Brown, of course, the former champion, and he knows. He's tasted it. He's had the big bucks. He's had the big house, he's had the big car, and he wants all that to stay there. And when he knows he has that, he's got to be the champion of the world.
But also, Rick, especially right here on the Superstation, because millions upon millions of people are watching right now, watching this match for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. That means a lot. Besides the championship at stake, your reputation.
Well, just the fact. Oh, tremendous talk right there. Just the fact that Crockett Promotions was able to sign this match for the Superstation Championship Series is remarkable to begin with, because every arena in the country would bid to have a match like this live.
And we're seeing it right here. World Junior Heavyweight title match, and both men very, very quick to begin the match. Both well prepared.
That they are. Tony, that is why we say this is the major league of professional wrestling. Right here.
Great arm drag that time by gorgeous Gary Royal.
Royal trying to hold him down.
I don't think I've ever seen Gary Royal look as sharp as he looks today. He looks to be in tremendous condition. He now has been the champion, I think, for almost a month or a month and a half. And you know that being a champion, wrestling around the country like he's had to do, around the world like he's had to do, has really been good for his confidence. And I think that Denny Brown is going to have to really be at his best to handle Gary Royal today.
That is right, because Gary Royal, he's on that high.
That's right. It is a real high to be a world champion. I know that above all else. That's why it's easy for me to come out here, David Crockett, week in and week out, and just flat out tell the people I'm the best, and I know it.
You've got to believe it. The world heavyweight champion with us, Ric Flair, the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair. Rolling up.
Real good takedown.
Yes.
Well, in a championship match of this kind, I'm sure that Denny Brown knows if he doesn't beat Gary Royal today or come real close to it, his chances of getting another championship match are going to be set for a period of time. So you know that right now,
Rick, good move. You see him take him down.
Toe hold, yes. Well executed drop toe hold, and right now he's got Denny Brown in real trouble in my estimation, because he's making moves that I feel Denny Brown should be making on him. Of course, Denny Brown just sits out, reverses, and now Denny Brown's in charge with the arm, so I guess I spoke too soon.
You know, David, you mentioned nationwide TV and a chance to make a great showing, not only to win a title over Denny Brown, but Denny Brown wants to show to the world of all the wrestling moves that he knows and to be able to apply those on a champion like Gary Royal. That's important.
That is right, right now.
A well-accepted fact, Tony. I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's an established fact that Denny Brown is a great wrestler. He wouldn't have been the World Junior Heavyweight Champion to begin with. So let's really get down to seriousness here. This is two men right now that are talking about the difference in income of maybe $200,000 a year. And you can bet that whether they are recognized as a popular wrestler or an unpopular wrestler, whatever part of the country they're in, they're out there right now. They're competing at the maximum level that a high-caliber athletes in the world today compete at. They're for a championship, a Super Bowl ring, a conference championship. In this case, they're competing for the World Junior Heavyweight Championship. All the marbles are on the line right now. National TV, 50 million people watching.
And it's one-on-one. Nobody else, the referee's there, just to count the pin.
With us at ringside, you've been hearing from the heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy Ric Flair, who's joined us at ringside for the Superstation Championship Challenge Series. So far, David, a lot of quick pace to this match, and both men well prepared.
That's right. Both men very in control of themselves. Very cautious, because they know it only takes a 3 count. And it's all over. All right, into the ropes. Hero's got him. Flips him out. Good drop kick. Nice arm drag. Comes up. Has that arm back. Bragg.
There you see Ric Flair watching on now, as that time it seemed Royal thought he was in control that time, Rick, and then all of a sudden Denny Brown took control. You really can't let anything slip by you at all.
Both of them at this point in the match are trying to find a weak area in each other's body. I see that Brown has worked on Royal's arm and Royal has worked on Brown's arm. Both of them looking for the weakness, and once that weakness is established, you're going to see somebody take over and really be in charge.
Both men lock up, David. Wait, great takedown.
That is what you call a first-class maneuver in professional wrestling.
That really was from Denny Brown. A great takedown. Goes right up with the armbar.
But Royal quickly gets up on his feet. Doesn't stay down. Look at him.
Countered and countered again. You know, for all the people at home, I'm sure this has got to be tremendously thrilling, because they're seeing really, really a great wrestling match. And a lot of fundamental wrestling involved, a lot of amateur wrestling involved, and a lot of really great professional maneuvers that are not for anybody that doesn't have a training to be trying. Fireman's carry right there. Reverse with a leg head scissors.
You know, Rick, like you said, these two guys in the ring, all the guys here are professionals. They know what they're doing. They have years of training. So all you fans out there, don't try any of these moves. Enjoy watching it on television in the arenas, but please don't try any of these holds on anybody. Enjoy it. If you want to wrestle, go through the amateur ranks. You start there.
It's obvious by watching this that these men did, and all of the wrestlers, Rick, have great amateur backgrounds behind them, and there is a way to go through it. And as you can see right now, the amateurs really make a name for themselves in the pros.
Well, one of the teams that you know that has a real soft spot, that I have a real soft spot in my heart for, of course, are the Andersons, their kin, their family. If you watch the Andersons, I don't care where you are anywhere in the world, when you see the Andersons, you know that you're seeing a team or two wrestlers that both have a tremendous amateur wrestling background, and they go after a weak spot on a man's body, preferably the arm, and they take advantage of it.
All right, we have to break away right here for a break. We'll be back, though, with the remainder of this match. This is for the World Junior Heavyweight title. You see the champion has the challenger back to the ropes. It's gorgeous Gary Royal against Denny Brown. Back with more of this match right after you watch this. World Championship Wrestling, the Ohio Center, Columbus, Ohio, Monday, October 7th at 8 o'clock. A supercard returns to Columbus, Ohio. The Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Saturday, October 5th at 8:30. Abdullah the Butcher, Superstar Billy Graham, many others in Philadelphia. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on tour with the Freebirds, Nature Boy Ric Flair, many others in Memphis. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's the Omni in Atlanta. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th. The Great American Bash on tour at 8:15. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the Midnight Express, many others in Johnson City, Tennessee. West Palm Beach Auditorium, West Palm Beach, Florida, Monday, September 23rd at 8 o'clock. Black Bart, Cowboy Ron Bass, many others in West Palm Beach. Tonight, 8 o'clock, the Expo Center in Indianapolis. Magnum TA, Tully Blanchard, Superstar Billy Graham, Baby Doll, many others tonight, 8 o'clock in Indianapolis. It's the NWA, the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling. Back at ringside, Superstation Championship Challenge Series, and the match continues. And I mean, Rick, the tempers are starting to heat up a little bit in this match.
We know what's happening right now. Gary Royal knows this is a 20-minute time of the match, and time is on his side. And I'll tell you right now, Denny Brown's got to pick up the pace, because one of the things that I'm criticized for a lot, and I'll tell you how it is right out front. I know that I'm the best conditioned athlete in the world, and I know that I got 60 minutes, in some cases 90 minutes to defend that title of mine, and I'm going to make darn sure that I'm the best conditioned athlete in the world. But don't think for a minute that I'm not watching that clock when I get to the 45, 50-minute mark sometimes, and I make it well known that anybody that's going to beat Ric Flair has got to push him all the way to the limit, because I'm going to be in that kind of shape. And right now, Gary Royal is the champion. He's on top of this match. He knows that the time is running out for Denny Brown, and Denny Brown has got to really suck it up right now, and he's got to really change the pace of this match around, or he's going to be in trouble.
Well, Rick, right now, Gary Royal is controlling this match. He's controlling the tempo, and he's also controlling Denny Brown. He's got
wrestling like a real world champion should wrestle. He's in control, and he knows where he's at all the time.
All right, they're in the ropes.
Trying to get a clean break here.
Look at him, look at him.
Royal tried to trip him there.
That's right. Got the break, though, and now.
Excellent balance by Denny Brown.
All right, here's that headlock. Here they go, across in the ropes. Comes up. Good tackle by Royal. Royal goes in again. Brown down. Comes up. Picks him up. Slam on the mat.
Tremendous good slam. That had to really take some wind out of Gary Royal. Ooh, tremendous forearm.
He's got him.
I've been on the receiving end of a few of those from Dory Funk Jr.
I'm sure of that. Dory Funk made that forearm blow.
Well, actually, that maneuver was patented in England, but when Funk was the world champion, he traveled throughout Europe and England on many occasions, and he patented that forearm move.
I know, but Royal has back in that snapmare. And you see the world heavyweight champion Ric Flair watching. Junior heavyweight champion Gary Royal.
That knee pad right down across the forehead, and now
he rolls him over.
Two. Only a 2 count that time, Rick, and was very close to being into the match right there.
He didn't hook it in time. Now he's trying to hold Brown down. He realized that Brown looks like he might be a little bit winded. So Royal is taking his time now. He realizes he's got time on his side.
That's right. That's a point well made. You know, they talk about the conditioning of other sports, other professional sports in the world, and I'm aware of the conditioning required for baseball and football and everything else. But believe me, when it's one-on-one, and you're in that ring and you've got 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 60 minutes, you've got to really be not only in great condition, but you've got to be really aware of where you are in that ring for a period of time.
Well, it's like we've said so many times. You have rounds in boxing, you have innings in baseball, you have halves and quarters in football and in basketball, but in wrestling, you go right straight out.
No rest period whatsoever.
Okay. Okay, went for the face. Went right for the eyes that time, did gorgeous Gary Royal.
Right now, Royal is trying to slow him down completely, cutting that wind supply off.
Brown now reeling. And Royal just stalking him from wherever he goes.
He caught him with a forearm again.
Like we said, this is for the title, the World Junior Heavyweight title, and both men giving it their all.
Hard right between the shoulder blades. Gorgeous Gary Royal picks him now. Across. Dives in. Then he moves out of the way.
And then the flick into that post. That had to really take something out of Gary Royal. This is where Denny Brown's got to get up, really suck it in, and take charge right now.
That is right.
He is right. This is where he has to take charge right here, David. Because, you know, hitting that steel post, as Ric Flair said, did take a lot out of it.
He got an opportunity to change the pace of this match right now, and he's got to go for the gusto.
Can he do it? Rams ahead into that turnbuckle. Denny Brown takes Royal. Snapmare takes it. What's he going to do? Here he goes. Leg across the chest.
Leg across the chest.
He's trying to suck it in. He doesn't.
Nope.
Didn't grab those legs.
I'm sure that time Brown thought he had the match well in hand.
Remember, the time is on the side of Gary Royal.
This is what we talked about earlier. Denny Brown has changed the flow of this match. He's taking charge, and right now Gary Royal's in a lot of trouble.
Right. But can Denny Brown do it? Can Royal hold on? Both men. This has been a grueling match. Hey, but right in the midsection, knocks the wind out of Denny Brown. Right across into the ropes. Try to clothesline. Denny's got him in a sleeper.
The sleeper hold by Denny Brown, and he caught him, and Ricky's right in the center of the ring where he wants to be.
Got him in a lot of trouble right now. As we said earlier, Brown has changed the flow of this match, and he's got Gary Royal in a lot of trouble right now. Believe me, when you're 15, 18 minutes into a match, someone clamps down in that windpipe and cuts off that water.
He caught him. He rammed him.
Real rough.
He rammed him right in that corner.
Good maneuver to get out of that as he ran Brown right to the turnbuckle.
Time is on the side of Gary Royal, the junior heavyweight champion.
Oh, now, with that fist right up against the head.
Royal's going for it now, boy. He's had enough, and he's getting into it right now. This is what separates the men from the boys, Tony Schiavone. You know what I really like about professional wrestling is these two guys have dished it out to each other. They both have taken it. This is what world-class athletes are all about. Being able to dish it out, being able to take it. Nobody's crying. They're still both in there 120%. Gary Royal opens up, and you can bet that Denny Brown's going to come right back up right now and let him know he's still in time.
But can he do it? Can Denny Brown capture the junior heavyweight championship? Royal is controlling him. He's got him. Brown trying to fight back with that forearm. Royal comes right out.
And Brown now goes right out of the ropes onto the apron of the ring.
He's got him, backs away from him. Denny Brown, like you said, Rick, he's got to suck it up. He's got to get in there. He's got to try.
Time's got to be running out. I'm not sure how much time is left, but it's got to be running out at this point. And Gary Royal once again on top and controlling the action in this match.
The junior heavyweight champion, gorgeous Gary Royal, is in control. Pounds away on Denny Brown.
One thing is to stay on the offensive. Stay on the offensive, and now that is exactly what the champion is doing.
Look at Denny Brown. He's dazed.
He really is. He's in a lot of trouble right here.
He's got it. Suplex.
Tremendous back suplex. This could be
goes
it right
down.
here.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, almost a count of three. Denny Denny.
Look, Gary Royal thinks it's over. He thinks the match is over. He actually thinks that he won it, and now Stephen Gregory tells him otherwise.
Okay. Switch now. Royal goes up. Oh! He tried a side body block. Denny dropped down. Oklahoma roll. He's got him down for the pin. Just recaptured the junior heavyweight championship of the world.
Gary Royal now very upset, but that was a classic maneuver to win that title back. And now the former champion, as we can call him, Gary Royal, taking out some punishment on Denny Brown. But that was a sensational win, Ric Flair.
Tremendous. Two very evenly matched athletes, a tremendous contest. And right now, I guess Gary Royal is showing that he wasn't very happy with that decision.
And there he is. There's the champion. Denny Brown right here on the Superstation regains the title.
All right, let's go back.
Let's take a look again.
Gary Royal goes up. See, this might have what caused. He gave Denny just enough time to drop down. And now watch. Denny Brown goes over. Oklahoma roll, catches him. The new junior heavyweight champion of the world, Denny Brown.
And our thanks to World Heavyweight Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair for spending time with us here today. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Nashville, Tennessee. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida, Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Tallahassee, Florida. Ohio Center, Columbus, Ohio. Monday, October 7th at 8 o'clock in Columbus, Ohio. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee. Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour with the Rock and Roll Express. Ivan and Nikita Koloff, many others in Memphis, Tennessee. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's at the Omni in Atlanta. Comiskey Park, Chicago, Illinois. Saturday, September 28th at 8 o'clock. Nature Boy Ric Flair, Magnum TA, many others coming to Chicago. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee. Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on Tour with Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Arn Anderson, Ron Garvin, many others in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's the NWA. That's the major leagues of professional wrestling. Back at ringside, we saw a title change hands here today on our Superstation Championship Challenge Series as Denny Brown is the new World Junior Heavyweight Champion. And we're joined by Mr. Jim Crockett, president of Jim Crockett Promotions, about our Superstation Championship Challenge Series for next week. Jim?
That's right, Tony. We had our first title change on the series. Next week, we have a great match. A young man who I'm very high on took Tully Blanchard to 20-minute time limit for the U.S. belt. Terry Taylor is going to wrestle for the national title against Black Bart. Bart's not a wrestler, a brawler, but it'll be interesting to see how Terry Taylor will do next week.
That is next week. Championship Challenge Series, National Heavyweight title match. Black Bart, the champion, defends against Terry Taylor. It should be a great match. Our thanks to Jim Crockett for stopping by once again as it gets better and bigger and meaner right here on World Championship Wrestling, the Legion of Doom.
Yes, indeed. When you think of champions, you think of the people who have done the impossible. You think of Bannister in the 4-minute mile. You think of Hillary and Mount Everest. And when it comes to wrestling, you think of the Legion of Doom and the Road Warriors because they are wrestling. Right, Animal?
Hey, that's right. Let me tell you people something. The only thing we like to do is beat people up. You know, there's a lot of great people here in the NWA. You got Dusty Rhodes. You got Magnum TA. You got the Raging Bull. You got the Andersons, Ole and Arn. We ain't afraid of nobody. Then you got the loudmouth Russians. Who do you think you are to get off challenging us for anything? Hey, you use our name wrong, you're gonna get slapped, right, brother? Hey, there's only one thing that makes any sense to me, an animal, and Precious Paul. One thing on this whole earth that makes any sense to us, and that is beating people up. And I'm gonna tell you something, Russians. All that yapping's gonna get you an open hand slapping. Tell them
That's right. The Legion of Doom stands alone on top of the hill. We put on the bottom line of every contract, and it goes to you, Dusty Rhodes. It goes to you, Koloff. It goes to the Freebirds. It goes to the Andersons. And the bottom line says, enter the ring at your own risk, gentlemen, because you're biting off more than you can choose when you mess with the Legion of Doom. The Road Warriors, 1985, 1984, Tag Team of the Year. Precious Paul, Manager of the Year, 1985. We're the best in wrestling today.
That's it from the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, with Precious Paul Ellering. Let's go to the ring.
In the ring right now, America's Heartthrob, Magnum TA. I guess
right now, Tony Zink rushed Magnum TA, and I think he may have thought otherwise.
He knows Magnum's reputation. Belly to belly! Has he down for the pin? Hooked it, got it. He tried, but Magnum TA got him.
Sensational win from Magnum TA as he puts the belly-to-belly suplex. Let us remind you, still to come, our World Championship Wrestling, the World Tag Team Champions of Rock and Roll Express. There it is, David, that belly-to-belly suplex. More other top stars, Magnum TA, the winner of this match, our World Championship Wrestling. And we're at ringside now, and let's talk with Magnum TA.
Everything I do from here on out is directed at you, Tully Blanchard. You say I've got a lot of idle words, talk's real cheap. Well, I do my talking in the ring, Tully. You just remember, the belt's mine, so put up or shut up.
That is from Magnum TA, who's, David, come in here and talk with me, who said, and he's directing everything he said towards Tully Blanchard, put up or shut up, and that has developed into one of the top feuds, if not the top feud in the world of professional wrestling right now.
That is correct. But, Tony, the Road Warriors, they're out.
What's the matter with you? You've been keeping me waiting out there in the back too long, guys. I'm sick and tired. I know the Midnight Express. We got a match a little bit later on in the show, but I've been waiting. You had championship matches. You've had all kind of champions. You'd have everybody out here. You've been keeping me waiting. I want to come out here and talk to these people, because look at it. I've never seen dead people sitting up before. The worst crowd that we've ever had. You people at home, you need to perk up a little bit. I've been getting a lot of cards and letters. I'm just going through my fan mail saying that the Midnight Express, without doubt, are the greatest team of professional wrestling. Loverboy and Beautiful are getting a lot of steamy love letters, like I said a couple of weeks ago. And I want you to remember, women, I do not allow Dennis and Bobby any extracurricular activity while they're in training. So even if you were lucky enough, baby, let me tell you something. You're just going to have to keep on dreaming, because you're not going to get the chance. You see, hey, I think my fan club's out here today. I got 84 members of my West chapter of my fan club out here today. Now, besides that, the Rock and Roll Express, so-called NWA World Tag Team Champions, you are still ducking. You know, I understand that in the offices of Jim Crockett Promotions, David, maybe you were there. They were walking through the other day, and Jim Crockett said, I think maybe we might have a contract on the desk in there for you to have a title match with the Rock and Roll Express. Immediately, they were up at 6 o'clock the next morning. They went over to Jim's house. He got a nice big house, and by 12 o'clock, they had his lawn mowed, they had his car washed, and they had all his trees trimmed. So now we got no contract to wrestle the Rock and Roll Express, because you know good health's hard to find. Another thing.
Listen to the music.
The Rock and Roll on their way, Jim Cornette. The Rock and Roll Express on their way. You'll be back. The Midnight Express will be back. And we'll be back after Super Football Saturday.
The Chrysler Plymouth College Scoreboard is brought to you by Chrysler Plymouth. Quality products from the new Chrysler technology.
Number 15, Michigan on the road against number 11, South Carolina. Second and goal from the 6. Wolverine quarterback Jim Harbaugh on the option play. Sweeps around the right side and in for the touchdown. 7-0 Michigan. They go on to win easily over South Carolina, 34-3. Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Ryden, and this is the Chrysler Plymouth Scoreboard. First up, a look at the nation's top 20 teams. Auburn and Oklahoma are idle, but there's other action around the top 20. Let's take a look right now. Southern Cal gets underway at 9 o'clock out on the West Coast. They'll be playing Baylor. Iowa clobbered Northern Illinois today, 48-20. Chuck Long, 5 touchdown passes in that one. Ohio State comes from behind, 7-0 to beat Colorado, 36-13. In a game you saw here on TBS, Florida State, a 9-point winner over Memphis State. Penn State still undefeated at 3-0. They beat East Carolina by a touchdown. Colorado State meets LSU in half an hour. Brigham Young and Temple get together in Philadelphia at 9 o'clock. As we mentioned, Michigan a winner over South Carolina, snapping the Gamecocks' 9-game winning streak. Alabama a 45-10 win over Cincinnati. Alabama remains undefeated. San Diego State and UCLA meet at 10 o'clock. Tulsa and Arkansas at 8:05, and undefeated West Virginia takes on Maryland at 8 p.m. on TBS. Lindsey Nelson and Paul Horning will be on hand for that one. Nebraska, a convincing win over Illinois, 52-25. In a Pac-10 game, 20-10, Arizona over California. I'm sorry, that's 23-17, an updated final. And Missouri and Texas meet at 8 o'clock. We've got more scores coming up right after this.
Tag team champions, the Rock and Roll Express. And Tony, what about what they had in their hands? The chain.
The Russian chain that Rick Morton had in his hand when he came to the ring. And I'm sure that really eats at the Koloffs, the Russian team, about Rick Morton having that chain in his possession.
That's right. They tried to hang the young man. Switch now. Good arm drag.
Davey, you take a look at this Rock and Roll Express. And of all the great tag teams we have had here today and are going to have, these guys are the champions.
That's right.
They are it.
Look at them. Quickness. You know, as far as size, strength. You know,
watch it, man, watch it.
they might be at somewhat of a disadvantage, but I tell you what, speed, quickness when it comes to thinking, maneuvers, they've got it.
We saw the national tag team champions, Ole and Arn Anderson.
We saw the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering. That's a massive team. You had the Russians. You know what they've tried to do.
Yeah. And then, yet to come, we heard from him a little bit earlier, briefly, who just came storming onto the set because he said that the show has gone on too long without him. And we're talking about Jim Cornette, the manager of the Midnight Express.
Also, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Vance. He's going to be with us. Ron Garvin's going to be back. All right, now, Robert Gibson comes in, headlock. Has him down. Good takedown. Still has that headlock. Holds him down on the mat. Mac Jeffers is in there. AC Gibson. Still has that headlock. They come up now. Still has hold. They're back into the corner. Referee calls for the break. Here he goes. Cross, switch now. Rams him into the turnbuckle. Headlock again. Makes the tag. To Ricky Morton. Snapmare by Morton. Foot right in the face. Reverse chin lock. There you get a very good look at one of the world tag team champions, Ricky Morton. The Rock and Roll Express. As they say, rock and roll is here to stay. With the world tag team champions, the Rock and Roll Express.
Bull Nelson that time by Robert Gibson. Such great tag team work.
That's right, tag team. And that was it. In there. Double drop kick.
And Jeffers hit very hard that time, David. Morton will cover. That is it.
Your winners, the World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. Listen to the fans.
The chant of rock and roll as we take a look at the double drop kick.
They get high in the air. They catch Mac Jeffers. He goes straight down to the mat. Then Ricky Morton comes over for the pin. Your winners, the World's Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express.
The Road Warriors coming up next. Stay tuned. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on tour in Nashville. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida, Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on tour in Tallahassee. The Cincinnati Gardens, Cincinnati, Ohio, Sunday, October 6th at 8 o'clock in Cincinnati. Memorial Field, Mount Vernon, New York, Wednesday, October 2nd at 8 o'clock. A supercard in Mount Vernon, New York. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on tour with Ivan Koloff, Pressure Khrushchev, Magnum TA, many others in Memphis. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on tour with the Rock and Roll Express and many others in Johnson City. Memorial Coliseum, Portland, Oregon, Tuesday, September 24th at 8 o'clock. That's in Portland, Oregon. And Monday, September 23rd, 8 o'clock, Seattle Center Coliseum, Seattle, Washington. Magnum TA, Ivan Koloff, Pressure Khrushchev, Billy Jack Haynes, many others in Seattle. It's the NWA.
Got that right, brother. You know, we have wrestled the Russians all over. And the only way they could bring us down was to bring this chain to the ring, brother, and put it around my neck and hang me. But one thing, you made a mistake, brother. You left this chain around my neck, and it's been around my neck ever since. So let me tell you what. You want a Russian chain match, double chain match? Well, you got it. We don't care what it takes, brother. We're going to step in the ring with you, and we're going to bring you down. Because one thing is for sure, rock and roll is here to stay. And Russians, you're on your way, brother. We don't care. Anywhere in the world, brother. If you want a double Russian chain match, you got it. Because our name's already on the paper, brother. Bring it on down. Show us what you got, and take your best shot. But don't you blow it. Woo!
The World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. Let's go to the ring with the Legion of Doom.
This is why you call it the Legion of Doom. Look at them. The Road Warriors are here on the Superstation. Precious Paul Ellering.
Take hamburger out of them.
When they say they want to beat up somebody, they mean it.
There's Hawk in there, first of all.
Look at him.
There you go.
Hard slam. Now Animal. And the name fits him, too. Here he comes.
Oh, David, that was a flying tackle from Animal. And it was like meeting a freight train.
That's it. Come on.
As that time, Terry Flynn went right straight down the back.
He had no choice. Look out. Here comes Hawk. He catches Flynn.
That's it. Take a look, Koloff. Take a look, Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA.
And at ringside, Precious Paul Ellering sends out warnings to everyone.
That's it.
That's right. Ellering is saying the Legion of Doom. They are here. Spreading their destruction all over the ring. Here he comes. Hawk steps on the face of Vernon Deaton.
Right into the throat.
Pixie.
David, you know this match has the referee kind of standing back watching in amazement.
The referee is intimidated by these two men. The Road Warriors.
Take a look, Anderson.
That's right.
There it is, the famous Road Warrior clothesline.
They're warning everyone. Anderson's, Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express.
Deaton is up. Oh, my goodness.
He's up.
The Animal has him up.
Power slam off second rope. Puts him right through the ring. Animal looks at his man down on the ring. Hawk looking around.
Awesome would be an understatement, David.
Devastating. Look at him. Taking like a side of beef. Picks him up, puts him over his shoulder. Gets ready. Off the second rope. Springs off. Now watch him. Driving straight through the mat. Your winners, the Road Warriors with Precious Paul Ellering.
What an awesome match. Now let's bring in Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie Man, to join us here at ringside.
Woo, Messy the Boogeyman feels good today. I want to say all my people, all my brothers and sisters, you know, Tony, about 2 years ago in Atlanta, Georgia, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, down on Peach Street, yeah, I walked into the Crystal, and when I walked in the Crystal, baby, there was this big black dude standing there. I says, where you at, man? He says, I ain't nowhere. I says, I ain't nowhere too. You see, Tony, that's street talk, baby. And I'm talking about my brother. We got real tight. I'm talking about Rocky King. Come in here, brother. From this moment on, baby, from this moment on, my street brother Rocky King and the Boogie Woogie Man, we are nothing but blood, Jack. I'm taking the man under my wing, you understand? Now, don't you dare, Jimmy Cornette, you mama's boy. Don't you dare, Midnight Express, lay a hand on my brother. Next week, I'm gonna bring the people a little clip and tell you exactly when it went down. You know, Jimmy Cornette, I was talking to a street lady. Now, this street lady, I'm not saying she's working the streets or she's standing on a corner, but this street lady belongs to me. Dusty Rhodes, send my old lady Big Mama back, because me and the Rocket and my old lady Big Mama, we got big plans for you, Mama's boy and Midnight Express. Hey man, you dig where I'm coming from?
Certainly do. Jimmy Vai and Rocky King, the Midnight Express coming up next. Don't go away. World Championship Wrestling, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, Nashville, Tennessee, Saturday, October 12th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour in Nashville. Leon County Civic Center, Tallahassee, Florida. Friday, October 11th at 8 o'clock. Great American Bash on Tour in Tallahassee. The Civic Center, Canton, Ohio. Tuesday, October 8th at 8 o'clock. The Civic Center in Canton. The Civic Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Saturday, October 5th at 8:30. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Abdul the Butcher, Magnum TA, many others in Philadelphia. State University College at New Paltz, New York. Thursday, October 3rd at 8 o'clock. That's a great card in New Paltz, New York. Mid-South Coliseum, Memphis, Tennessee, Monday, September 30th at 8 o'clock. The Great American Bash on Tour, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and others in Memphis. The Omni in Atlanta, Sunday, September 29th at 8 o'clock. That's at the Omni in Atlanta. Freedom Hall Convention Center, Johnson City, Tennessee, Wednesday, September 25th at 8:15. The Great American Bash on Tour, the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette and others in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's the NWA, the Major Leagues of Professional Wrestling. We had to cut Jim Cornette short earlier, but I'm sure some of the things that Jimmy Valiant had to short.
Let me just introduce my men. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the men who do more damage in a wrestling ring than Godzilla did to Tokyo. Loverboy Dennis and beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express.
Well, as Jim Cornette said, the Midnight Express in against the Italian Stallion and Jimmy Blackland.
In the ring right now, the Italian Stallion.
Excuse me, David.
Well, we got the horse or the stallion, the mule, whatever he is. I got a good name for him. Well, we got him in the ring. Let me say something. Jimmy Valiant, Rocky King. First of all, the stork that delivered Jimmy Valiant was arrested for carrying dope. Did you know that? Rocky King, the odd couple. I thought they took Amos and Andy off television 20 years ago. Let me tell you something. I don't like people coming out here making remarks about me, making remarks about my team. Rocky King, my shoes are not too bright today, if you get my meaning, and I am sure that there is something that he could do about that. And I know handsome Jimmy Valiant Boogie Woogie, man. I knew he was from New York City, but I didn't realize that he came from Harlem.
Wait a minute, I need to ask you a question. Why is it that Jimmy Valiant is getting his big mama?
The guy claims he got 6 old ladies, 8 old ladies, 24 old ladies, and 2 kids. I don't know what the guy's got. I don't think he knows what he's got. I think he needs a blood test. But I'll tell you one thing. You don't stick your nose in a Cornette's business, and you don't stick your nose in the ring on the Midnight Express. If he wants to come out here and make all those statements, let him make them. But he better stick to talking. He better stay away from action. If he don't, there'll be problems.
Jim Cornette, usually very jovial at ringside, very serious.
Look at that. Look at that, Jimmy Blackland. You think he's jovial right now? I bet he's got a mother and a father, maybe a couple of brothers at home watching him on national TV being made a fool out of right now. I bet they're real proud of him, aren't they? Wouldn't you be proud of the guy, Tony? Look at him. Woo-hoo!
Ram that head.
Anybody got a neck brace in the back? Rocky King, be looking, baby. That's your future right there if you mess with the Midnight Express. Rocky King, you know he's so black lightning bugs follow him around in the daytime. Did you realize that?
No, I didn't realize this.
Well, you ought to smarten up, Giovanni. Look at that. My boys with poetry in motion. That's the way you beat somebody up. That's a fun way to beat somebody up right there. We never do it the same way twice. It gets boring, you know what I mean? Come on, guys. Woo!
They never do the same thing twice. Cornette goes to ringside. There he is.
I'll slap your face myself. I will slap your face.
Big talker. But his big boys are holding him down.
You have to say, he did spend his money well.
You really did.
I spent a lot of money, and I spent it well, because if there's one thing that Mother gets upset about, it's when she doesn't get a good return on her investment. But so far, these men have become, look at that, the #1 revenue producers in the entire Cornette estate, in the entire Cornette Holdings. They have brought in more money, and all we need now to finish that up is the NWA World Tag Team Championship, because that's where it's at in tag team wrestling. The pinnacle, the epitome of tag team wrestling is the NWA belts, and that's what we want. The Rock and Roll Express knows that we're the only team in wrestling that can take them. High-flying, beautiful Bobby Dennis conjure the best clothesline in professional wrestling. Ain't no way we can be stopped.
Driving knee off the top rope right into his chest.
Blackland is he's down. He's out on his feet. The man was out on his feet, Jim Cornette.
Took his head off with that. The Midnight Express. Have to respect that. Watch. Beautiful Bobby looking around. Watch him dive off. Knee right into the chest. And then he goes over. Now watch this. He makes the tag. That's beautiful. Loverboy Dennis. Now beautiful Bobby takes him. Watch this. Watch this. Up. Catches him. Right in the neck. And he goes on to win. The Midnight Express with Jim Cornette are your winners.
We're back at ringside. Ron Garvin has joined us. And Ron, last time we saw you on the program, I know it wasn't a happy sight because of what happened to you, but I know all the fans got together, wanted Ron Garvin to come back, and it's really good to see you back, Ron.
It's nice to be back, and I'd like to say a big hello to everybody. And you know, the last time I was there, you know, I felt like I was sitting at a blackjack table, and when you're losing, you better take a walk because you're going to keep on losing. Well, I took a walk, and I'm right back. And I'm back for you, Black Bart, because I understand you're still the champion. You're still walking around bragging how good you are. Well, I'm here this time, and I'm here to beat you. I'm here to take possession of what used to belong to me. And I've got bigger sights than the national heavyweight title, much bigger than that, and I'm talking about Ric Flair. Now, Ric Flair may not recognize the fact that I am around, but Ric Flair, don't forget, I'm lurking in the dark, and you're a priority on my list, and I will be looking at you right in the eyes in the very near future. But Black Bart, I'm here, and I'm here to stay. Like I say, I'm sitting at the table right now, and I'm sitting to win. And I'm going to win from now on. There's no losses for me. You know what counts in professional wrestling is wins and losses. And I don't like to lose. I never like to lose at anything. And I'm here to stay, and I like to say hello to everybody, and it's good to be back, and I'm going to make it count.
All right, good to see Ron Garvin back, and we'll see you next week.
is made. Is made.
The semifinals are here. I'm ready.
Today on American Gladiators, we move into the first half semifinals.
Sore, beat up, tired, and anxious.
Those are the feelings of Johnny Jankowski. She survived life atop the baddest rodeo bulls, but has paid the price after 2 grueling rounds in Gladiator Arena. Today she'll have to dig deep one more time because she faces the comeback kid, Kimberly Lentz, whose motto has become,
"It ain't over till it's over."
On the men's side, Johnny Vineyard versus Mark Ortega. Both great all-around athletes, both point-scoring machines, but today only one will advance.
Johnny's going to be really tough. He's quick. I'm going to have to be tougher and quicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Gladiator Arena in Los Angeles, California, here are your American Gladiators. Slap! The Tower of Power! Play! Nitro! Score! Thunder! Diamonds are forever! Laser! Ice! Jam Jam Jam! The Samuel Goldwyn Company presents the American Gladiators. Let the games begin!
The road to the Grand Championship continues here on the American Gladiators. Today, a pair of semi-final battles. The winner goes on to the first half finals 2 weeks from now. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Adamle along with Larry Zonka. And Larry, let's focus in on our men's competition first. A pair of gifted athletes, Johnny Vineyard and Mark Ortega.
Mike, these two guys are almost carbon copies of each other. Height, weight, athletic ability. This contest should go right down to the wire.
And here's a look at the semifinal matchups. The winner here goes on to face the winner of the Tim Goldrick-Cos-Worthington semifinal. Those winners meet in the first half finals.
Mark Ortega, 5'11", 180 pounds, Fullerton, California. Experienced in the bungee jump. The only thing I don't like about him is he's an LA Raiders fan. His competition, Johnny Vineyard. 24 years old, Tustin, California. This guy's got tremendous upper body strength. 25 pull-ups in 30 seconds in the tryouts.
And our trio of Gladiators, Nitro, Thunder, and Tower. In swing shot, the contenders have 60 seconds to spring from their towers, bound off the floor, and head for that center cylinder where there's yellow, blue, and red balls attached. They're scoring worth 1, 3, and 5 points respectively.
Mark is a little more experienced in this than Johnny. I think Mark experienced some bungee jumping before he came to the show. He says 15-foot platform is pretty easy compared to a bridge or maybe a cliff of 50 or 60 feet.
We're going to see a couple of mid-air collisions here, Larry. Here
Massive.
They go.
Oh, my.
Oh!
Red
Mark
ball.
Ortega got the red.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped the thing. Couldn't get it into the basket. He's got another.
The red ones are worth 5, blue ones 3, yellow 1.
Look at this guy go up. Look at that.
He must have been saving up for the semifinals because he didn't get to the red before and he's got there now. He's unbelievable.
He'd have had another one, Mike, but the pendulum's swinging now because Thunder about put it through the roof with one of his swing.
Comes Tower defending against Mark. Good job there.
They're going to have to time their swings a little better so that pendulum's there.
15 seconds to go. Mark's got a blow.
So does Johnny.
Again, you have to put it up in that scoring pod to make it count, however. Mark Ortega all alone decides to get the yellow.
3, 2, 1, he's got it in.
14 points. Unbelievable by Mark Ortega. Huge contingent of Mark Ortega fans came from Fullerton, California, including his fiancée, Diane Duran. He's the first contender to reach the red. There's how he did it, Larry.
Tremendous spring, tremendous control, making full use of that bungee. And right here, he loses one, loses that red ball, or he would have 5 more points.
Sensational performance by Mark Ortega. Now Johnny Jankowski and Kimberly Lentz will try to duplicate that effort. Johnny recently inducted into the Cowgirl Hall of Fame. Here's the pairings for this semifinal round. The winner here will go on to meet either Denise Chase or Christy Kropp. Those winners will face off in our first half finals.
Johnny Jankowski, 36 years old, comes to us from Billings, Montana. We've talked about her bull rider experience, and this gal is bull rider tough. Kimberly Lentz, on the other hand, good attitude, naturally strong, 26 years old, from New York. She's a competitor.
I'll say, Larry, she beat Jill Shank in the prelims, Christy Kropp in the second round. She's been all business since she's been here. The 3 Gladiators our contenders will have to deal with: Storm, Blaze, and Diamond. Our Gladiators, like the contenders, attached to bungee cords. Again, they have 60 seconds to spring from their towers and try to grab either yellow, blue, or red balls.
Gladiators can time their jumps. The contenders have to stay at it.
Kimberly reaches the cylinder first. She grabs the yellow. Johnny's got one, too, in her mouth and puts it in the... Oh, she can't get up there.
Kimberly having a little trouble holding on to her yellow ball, almost lost it on the platform. Johnny put hers in her mouth, is about to put it away into the basket.
Here comes Johnny. Diamond against her. Johnny's got that blue ball. That's worth 3 points.
Oh, nice save by Blaze. Took it right out of Johnny's hand.
Talked about Kim and Johnny getting better in this event. Ditto for the Gladiators.
Exactly. Gladiators' biggest asset is timing in this event.
Totally comfortable. Johnny goes high to get the blue.
Kimberly launches herself. Again, Storm's right there.
And that is it. Time has expired, but Johnny Jankowski comes away with 7 points. Kimberly Lentz 1.
Nice timing by our Gladiators in this event. We watch Blaze go up for a block, steals the ball away from Johnny mid-flight.
Then Storm does her part. We told you there was contact in this game. Watch Kimberly try to kick Storm away. And then finally, Diamond doing her job on defense. She gets there a little late, though. So a nice start for Johnny Jankowski, but there's 6 more events to come. Up next on the American Gladiators, it's Hang Tough. After one event in this men's semifinal matchup, Mark Ortega with a substantial lead over Johnny Vineyard. They're set now to hang tough. Mark, a student at the Los Angeles College of Chiropractic Medicine, would like to straighten out Gemini in this event. Gemini with that grim face of determination. This is not his best event, but he's determined to get it right. A look at Mark's fiancée, Diane Duran, here. Mark has not done particularly well in his previous 2 hang toughs. He's earned 2 draws. This is his chance to earn 10 points if he can make it across this grid of 55 rings.
Mark's nickname Juice. Used to run like OJ when he played high school football. Of course, I don't know that running ability is going to help him much in this event. He's a little too speedy getting down there to face off with Gemini. Maybe the best decisions go back a little bit, retreat.
That's exactly what he's done. He's backed off and he's deciding another tactic to use. 30 seconds to go now. Contender really needs 3 eyes. They have to have 1 on the clock, 1 on the rings, and 1 on the Gladiator.
He's got to try to find a way to get past Gemini right here.
He's fast running out of time, Lair.
Without getting too close to him, and that time certainly is a factor, Mike. 5 seconds. He'll probably get the 5 points. He's got to keep his feet off that platform, though.
He never could solve Gemini, but he did hang on for the entire 60 seconds to earn 5 points for the draw. And so Johnny Vineyard has now fallen behind by 17 points. He obviously would like to get the full complement, 10 here. But like Mark, he draws Gemini. Gemini, a perfectionist, he's determined to get this event right. And there's no question about who Mark Ortega is rooting for in this event.
Gemini, watch where he goes, buddy.
Well, Johnny, last time he was in this event, lost. He hopes to turn it around now.
He would like to use any prize money he wins here on the American Gladiators to become a fireman, trying to put out Gemini's fire here.
You got him now. Come on, Gemini, you got him. Keep coming, keep coming. Gotta pull, Jim, pull.
He told his mother he was coming to the show. She was afraid for him. She was afraid he might get hurt. The look on Gemini's face, maybe his mother did have a premonition.
Come on, Gemini, grab that one right there. Yeah.
Gemini has backed Johnny into a corner.
Gotta move.
Referee Larry Thompson warning Johnny he's got to move. You got to get off those rings. Can't stay on them for more than 5 seconds. You got to make some kind of effort to advance.
Gemini's got the lock on him. 13 seconds. 11. Gotta get him off.
Gemini getting a heck of a lot better in this event.
Oh! Gemini chucks him, but he's still on the rings.
How did he do it? Look at Gemini. He's pounding his fist. He can't believe it. He had all 265 pounds of himself draped all over Johnny Vineyard, and Johnny wiggled off the line like the fish that got away.
The old tearaway jersey there, Mike. The spandex came down, but Johnny stayed up.
And now you know why they invented BVDs. This could have been one of life's embarrassing moments. Whoops. Gemini said he wanted to get better in this event. I guess he'll resort to anything.
How did they have his underwear?
Well, Johnny Jankowski is up first in Hang Tough for the women. And she'll have to swing against Ice. Johnny has yet to win in this event. She didn't compete in the prelims, and she lost to Ice in the second round.
Tough gal, good competitor. I guess you could say that about both these ladies. Well, she's getting dangerously close to Ice.
Trying to swing across. Indication of how strong Johnny is, able to hang on with that ring after she lost it, but now she's in trouble. Here we got a repeat again.
Watch the head.
Referee Larry Thompson warning Ice, watch the head.
There they go, with 27 seconds still on the clock.
And for Johnny Jankowski, grit and determination can only carry her so far. When you've got ice draped all over you, there's no defense. So no points for Johnny Jankowski. Ice is up on the platform again and ready to do battle with Kimberly Lentz. And there you see her record in 2 previous Hang Tough events. Ice not too worried about Kimberly, but Kimberly obviously has other ideas.
Kimberly did real well during the practice rounds. Very outgoing personality, very confident. Comes to us customer service representative for American Express. She's used to hearing a lot of problems. And Ice is about to give her a problem here.
Well, she tried that outside line, saw Ice coming down that, and says, well, I'm going to go backwards and start all over again.
Kind of searching for a way past Ice, but really her directions led her right up to the face-off.
20 ticks left on the clock.
Gotta move. 6,
It's down under 10 seconds. She might be able to hang on. Ice has just about got a hold of her. Falls free.
Kimberly may have outsmarted herself in this event, playing cat and mouse. She will hang on, it appears, for the 5 points and the draw. And after 2 events, she now has 6 points, trails Johnny Jonkowski by 1. We'll be back with more of the American Gladiators after this. After 2 events in their semifinal match, Johnny Jonkowski with the slim lead over Kimberly Lentz. They are now set for Atlasphere, where they've got 60 seconds to score as many times as they can.
You go out first and I'll hold off and go. That way we won't hit each other and we'll just crisscross it. Sounds cool to me. Ice baby ready to go.
Johnny's getting ready to go too. That's that old bull rider technique. She's making sure that the equipment's right. Kimberly Lentz loading in, looking for an opportunity perhaps to take over a lead.
There are 4 numbered scoring pods, each goal worth 3 points. And Atlasphere is brought to you by M&M's Chocolate Candies. Have a handful of smiles. Johnny set the record in this event in the second round, scoring 5 goals.
Gladiators, ready!
She rides this Atlasphere like she rides a bull, Larry.
She's got the knack of it. Not just to get it going, but to be able to steer it. She has a little opening, rolls over. It appears that she scored in pod number 2. She's heading for 3. Doesn't look like she's settled in 3.
Again, there are sensors located in the center of those scoring pods as Johnny scores again down there. You have to roll directly over those things or they won't ignite. Johnny's got another one. Still 25 seconds left on the clock.
And there's what we talked about earlier. She's got the ability to steer by leaning on one side of that sphere inside, throwing her body a little bit.
Right there, she's tied her record. 15 seconds left on the clock. Each goal worth 3 points.
She's got enough time to break and set a new record.
She just missed that sensor. Still, one last chance. Yeah, she's got it. 6 goals worth 18 points.
And Johnny Jonkowski doing headstands in her Atlasphere at the whistle.
And the secret in this event, as we have said many times before, the contender who is most able to keep his or her legs moving constantly does the best. And Johnny, as you see, never stopped for a single second. Goal after goal after goal. A new Gladiator record for contenders. Ride 'em cowgirl indeed. Well, the men are up next, and you see Laser, he's about to get into his Atlasphere. Johnny Vineyard trailing Mark Ortega 19-7.
What if Johnny and Mark took a lesson from what Johnny accomplished?
If they didn't, they should have. But they have a very formidable Gladiator to deal with that Johnny didn't, and that's Thunder.
Gladiators!
Johnny Vineyard in the yellow Atlasphere, Mark Ortega in the red. Here they come, and again, keep your eyes on Thunder and Laser for that matter. They'll rock you. Oh,
nice
that time.
move,
Yeah.
nice move. Mark Ortega, make a little move on Thunder, avoided that big contact. He picked up a score in pod 3.
His first score of this American Gladiators tournament. Mark Ortega being hounded by Thunder.
Laser has Vineyard pinned in the corner, shadowing in every move.
Mark's got it going again towards scoring pod number 3, but again, Thunder doing the nice job of keeping him out of the pod.
Johnny's just at a loss of things to try. He can't seem to get free of Laser. Laser anticipating his every move.
5 seconds to go. That's it.
Laser winding down after a great workout. Great job. Mark scoring 1, Johnny with none. Mark leading Johnny 22-7.
We are halfway through our competition, 3 events to come plus the eliminator. And remember, today's semifinal winner will go on to the first half championship. That's coming up in 2 weeks. In our women's competition, Johnny Jankowski leading Kimberly Lentz 25-9. Mark Ortega leading Johnny Vineyard 22-7. That after 3 events. Larry, your impressions?
Well, Johnny Jankowski on the women's division going pretty much the way we thought. Scoring points, doing well. On the other hand, Kimberly falling behind a little bit, but she still has 3 events to go before the eliminator. Don't count that gal out.
How about Mark Ortega, who joins us now from the contenders locker room? Mark, you've got Breakthrough and Conquer coming up. I guess that football experience is going to hopefully pay off for you.
I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Speed and quickness is what I'm going to have to come up with in order to outmaneuver the Gladiators. I don't want to take them on and have a confrontation with those big guys.
Let's go back to probably the most electrifying moment in the competition so far. Swing shot. You haven't had a chance to see yourself yet, but here's how you got all the way up that center cylinder and grabbed the red ball. Do you have any idea that those 2 big hogs, big hungry guys were after you?
I had an idea of it, but basically I was just concentrating on the red ball. I didn't want to, be sidetracked at all, really.
Okay, Mark, good luck. Continued good luck throughout the rest of this competition.
Thank you.
So that's our story here at halftime. Coming up, more of the American Gladiators. Mike Adamle and Larry Zonka back with you. Gladiator Arena, more of the American Gladiators. Semi-final action underway. 3 events to go, plus the all-important eliminator. But right now, it's Breakthrough and Conquer time for Johnny Vineyard, who trails Mark Ortega 22-7. He'll have to deal with Nitro and Tower.
Johnny Vineyard with that upper body strength, you can tell just looking at his physique there. He's got a lot of power up in the upper part of his body. But this is going to be a little bit of a game of legs and speed. He's going to have to try to avoid Nitro in a very closed-in atmosphere.
Johnny did excel in football and wrestling back in high school. Let's see if he can get by Nitro.
Almost.
He turned on the juice there, and I'm not sure that if Nitro hadn't got a hold of his helmet, Johnny wouldn't have scored.
Almost went underneath. Now he faces off with Tower.
Johnny giving away over 100 pounds in body weight. Tower, a big man.
He's got to fake him up high and then try to drag that knee out. He's almost, he would have done it. He ran out of time.
You know, initially he got that double leg and Tower just shrugged him off. It almost pulled it off in the end. However, no points, and that's going to really hurt Johnny Vineyard. Well, Mark Ortega can pad his lead against Johnny. This is our chance to see actually how good a running back Mark Ortega was. Outstanding high school running back at Whittier Christian High here in California. See what he's got. Show us your stuff, Mark. Nice little move there.
Out of bounds, though.
Out of bounds. Nice move. Wait for my Larry, our referee, liked a nice move. No points, though. Now he's got to give away 100 pounds to 275-pound Tower. He just threw him away. Uh-oh! He's got him going! Yes!
Yeah, he looked like a fullback there. I like that. Fake high, went low, got the knee, and then drug him out of there.
Hey, Larry, I love our Gladiators. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's great when a contender comes off with a effort like that.
Especially going in with a handicap like that, 100 pounds.
The women are now set for Breakthrough and Conquer as we look at Diamond and the Zapster. And Zap is the subject of today's Gladiator moment.
Let me tell you about a little incident that got me extremely angry. And this is when the little Zapster works best. Her name is Wendy Brown. Big girl. She thinks she's going to take me down with a little grabbing at the top, which the Zapster didn't like too much. She thought she was going to kick my butt. Turn the tables. I kicked her butt, literally.
Little Zap gets the big jobs done.
Well, Kimberly has a big job facing her. She trails Johnny Jankowski by 16 points. She'll have to face Diamond in Breakthrough and Zap in the Conquer ring, a chance for Kimberly to pick up a full 10 points.
Let's see if she's got the move. Almost. Right
she...
down to the 1 foot marker.
Diamond drove her out of bounds. Now again here, the contender has to take any part of that Gladiator's body outside of the ring in 10 seconds or less to earn 5 points.
Ready!
Working high on Zap. Zap just right now content to keep Kim off her body.
Kim trying to drag Zap out rather than push her out and is unsuccessful.
So a golden opportunity goes by the boards for Kimberly Lance as she comes up with no points and still has a total of 9 after 4. And our female contenders have yet to beat the Gladiators in this event.
Well, Johnny's the candidate. She made her move way too early. Oh, and she went down on her knee. My goodness, that girl's knee been at a right angle. She's walking it off.
Wait for my whistle, wait for my whistle.
This will be good here.
Ready!
Johnny actually a little bigger than Zap. Zap becoming the aggressor. Johnny trying to, yeah.
No point. She gets her, but it's after the whistle.
So Zap and Diamond do a real number on Johnny Jankowski and Kimberly Lentz. The score remains the same after 4 events. A lot more to come here on the American Gladiators, including our game of hit or be hit. The assault is next. Mike Adamle and Larry Zonka back for more of the American Gladiators. Our semifinal competition continues with assault. And first up for the men, Mark Ortega, and drawing a bead on him will be Gemini. Contender can earn 1 point for every successfully engaged weapon or 10 points for hitting the target located above the Gladiator.
Mark didn't do that well the last time he participated in this particular event. He's got good speed, 5'1" speed. He has a habit of not watching the end of that cannon.
And Mark Ortega was picked off between those two barriers.
Mark visibly upset. He knew that Gemini would try to get him right there at the cannon.
You expose any part of your body for too long, you can rest assured the Gladiators will nail you.
Down and out. Down and out.
2 points for Mark Ortega in the assault, increasing his lead to 29-7 over Johnny Vineyard. The sands in the hourglass dwindling down to a precious few.
Johnny under the gun in more than one respect. He's got to get some points. Spoke to him earlier. He told him he dreamt about being a pro baseball player. I said, you're going to get an opportunity to look down the barrel of the gun with tennis balls coming at you 104 miles an hour. You like facing up to Nolan Ryan. A little high and a little to the left.
Again, every time a contender fires a weapon, he earns a point. So Johnny's got 2.
Johnny light on his feet.
Another one goes flying by Gemini. Johnny with the quick feet.
Gemini looking to lay one of those balls right into the edge of the safe zone. Oh! Look at that, he is right under the gun now.
14 seconds left. He gets off another shot. He can earn additional point if he can cross the finish line before time expires. Johnny Vineyard successfully engaged 5 weapons and picked up 5 points before Gemini ended his run on this assault course. Johnny, with a lot of quickness, cuts a little bit into Mark Ortega's lead. And watch here, he exposes just a bit too much body, and Gemini picks him off. Johnny Jankowski adjusting her goggles for assault. She leads Kimberly Lentz 25-9. The old bull rider has had a great run so far.
Scored a lot of points. She's going to be going up against Zap. Zap wastes no time.
Gladiator given a compliment of 20 tennis balls to fire, so they have to be judicious with their shots. Look out, partner.
We're in the only area on the floor of the on the floor of the studio that's not protected.
And the contenders working against the clock. Johnny with... Oh, yeah, she's got it. With 21 seconds left, she hit the target and earns 10 points. Woo!
Now turned into a point monster. Crowd loves her.
You bet. Well, Kimberly Lance trying to maintain her composure and stay cool, but she really has her work cut out for her, trailing now 35-9 to Johnny Jankowski. All she can really do is settle herself, calm her nerves, and hope she can pick up 10 points here.
She's got to get 10 here, then she has to turn around and Powerball and score big time to be any kind of threat to Johnny in the eliminator.
Referee Larry Thompson starts Kim on her way. Wondering what Kim's fiance Warren must be thinking now. He flew in from the Philippines to watch her compete here in Los Angeles. My God, that's my wife to be out there.
Tell you what, I gotta believe it's easier to be out on the court doing this than it is to watch someone close to you trying to compete in it. Wow, zap bouncing him right off the shield in front of the rocket.
20 seconds left.
Ooh, that was close.
Kim fires.
Oh, just missed.
That would have been the shot that would have won her 10 points. 5 seconds to go now. She'll have to get this one off quick. She does. Time runs out, but not before Kimberly Lance picks up 4 points for successfully firing 4 weapons. That was a nice run, though. And we'll be back with more of the American Gladiators right after this. Time running out for Johnny Vineyard as the men get set to play Powerball. After this, the eliminator to come. Johnny right now trails Mark Ortega 29-12. Mark will be in the gray, Johnny in the blue, and they'll have to deal with Thunder, Laser, and Tower. In Powerball, a contender can earn 3 points for goals scored in the outer cylinders, 5 points for a goal scored in the center cylinder. And Powerball is brought to you by Nintendo, makers of Super NES. Now you're playing with power, super power. Again, 45 seconds, score as many times as you can. Both men score right off the bat. Mark, another terrific move, but he overshot the cylinder.
Johnny picks one up in the corner. Gets another.
Again. Boys, he got the quicks. Referee Larry Thompson blowing the whistle. He's given Laser the heave-ho.
Laser going up too high, gets up around in the throat area. As a result, Larry Thompson does his job.
He's given Laser the boot, so now it's 2-on-2, and the contender should really prosper.
Yeah, Johnny's salivating right here.
He's got 3 already. Mark just picked up 1.
20 seconds left. Nice move on Thunder, but he doesn't score.
I mean, since Laser's been thrown out, they haven't scored yet. This was supposed to be an advantage.
Yeah, a very good job. The Gladiators are doing a very good job, one-on-one. Yeah. There, they each score. Corners.
5 seconds to go.
Johnny with a nice move, gets pushed out.
And that's it.
There to go.
It took Mark and Johnny a while to score, but they finally did it. Johnny here on this big looping speed move past Thunder. And then Mark past Tower. This one hangs on the rim and finally drops in, starting to resemble an NBA game.
With a slam dunk. And last but not least, Mark does the old Chamberlain finger roll in.
And Mark takes a 38-24 lead over Johnny Vineyard going into the next event. Now, one of these 2 men will be in the first half finals. That's coming up in 2 weeks on the American Gladiators, and that winner eligible, of course, for our Grand Championship. The women are now set for Powerball. Johnny Jankowski with the healthy lead over Kimberly Lentz. They'll have to deal with Blaze, Ice, and Zap.
Important event for our 2 contenders. It's their last chance to score some points before the eliminator.
And for a woman who's 22 points behind, Kimberly Lentz doesn't look too concerned. Johnny Jankowski's ready.
Ready!
You would think Kimberly, as she makes a nice fake on Blaze and puts it in the corner, would try for that center pod. So many more points to be had. She's scoring well in the corners with 3 already. There's a 4th one there. She had an open shot to the center.
So already she's picked up 12 points.
Go, let it go.
Interesting technique, not very effective. Johnny trying to muscle by Blaze, nothing doing there. 10 seconds to go. She's going for the middle now, but Ice hog ties her. And that's it.
Very physical contest for both our contenders. Bumps and bruises for everybody. Kimberly tries the up the middle power play. Ice steps in the way and says, no way, my friend, right to the mat.
Now, Johnny's a big, strapping woman, but Blaze grabs a hold of her and throws her down like a rag doll. So Kimberly Lentz is able to cut into Johnny's lead, but she still faces an 8-second head start deficit in the Eliminator. We'll have that next. Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, Los Angeles, California, and we are set now for our final event, the Eliminator. Remember, the winner here will automatically advance to the first half final in 2 weeks. Johnny Jankowski at the moment has the upper hand on Kimberly Lentz. Her 16-point lead, good for an 8-second head start. Again, according to our Eliminator scoring format, each point worth a half-second in time. But remember, in the Eliminator, anything can happen, and often has. And right now, Larry's at the start line with Kimberly. Larry?
Kimberly, you and I have been here 3 times now. 2 of those occasions you were handicapped, the negative side of the handicap. No different this time. You're facing a 8-second handicap. How do you feel?
Well, I'm a track runner, Larry, and I guess I like to let the other person lead a little bit, and then I just come up from behind from nowhere. You know what my saying is, ain't over till it's over.
And we're about to get with it. Buckle up. Let's have at it, gal.
All right, let's go.
Well, if Kimberly Lentz isn't nervous, you can bet that her mom, Bernice, and her fiancé, Warren, are. They've been here throughout this American Gladiators contest. Kim buckling up. First of her tasks, the treadmill, and then there's Diamond and Ice waiting in that penalty pit below the hand bike. And on the tower above the final straightaway, Blaze and Storm.
You'll go on my whistle. You will go on second whistle. Ready!
And our 3-time world champion bull rider has made it to the top, not without expending a lot of energy. Here comes Kimberly.
Kimberly heading up that belt a little quicker than what Johnny did. Johnny's going off.
Kim can make up a lot of time here if she sprints across that cylinder. Let's see what happens. Here she goes. She's across, and they are going to be, well, I thought they were going to be dead even, but Johnny was struggling, and now Kim has the upper hand. Her mom, Bernice, her fiancé, Warren, screaming their heads off. Remember, Larry, Kim said to you, it's not over till it's over.
That's been her slogan.
She may be prophetic. Kimberly Lentz stayed close enough to Johnny Jankowski in those 6 prior events to make this Eliminator interesting. And her effort here is going to put her in the first half finals as she crosses the finish line. What a comeback.
Gal, you never cease to amaze me. It ain't over till it's over.
It's over.
You did a great job. You saw your opportunity right there in front of you when Johnny went off the log, right?
Yes. Had to stop, make sure I went across the right way instead of getting too excited about that. Oh.
Well, you said you like to start second so you can see where the opponent's at. You did a great job finishing first.
Thank you.
And here, Johnny, pull in here, Johnny. What a great competition between these two all day.
Hey, congratulations on your award today, too.
Johnny, you had a good lead going in. You got a little cross-footed on the log there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they were turning both directions today, but I knew if I gave Kimberly 1 ounce of a break, she'd eat me, and she did. She took advantage of it. She's a hell of a competitor. She did a good job.
You told me this morning if you wore your cowboy boots, maybe that log would be a little easier.
Yeah, I could have dug in and got a little more grip. But as it is, you know, I gave it everything she got, and she beat me fair and square. She's a good one.
It was a great race to watch, ladies. And congratulations, Kimberly. Welcome to the first half finals, gal.
Hooray! Thank you.
And it ain't over.
It ain't over.
Back to you, Mike.
Kimberly Lentz, the comeback kid. She does it again, and she'll face either Denise Chase or Christy Kropp in those first half finals 2 weeks from today. Well done, Kim. The men are on deck for the eliminator, and Johnny Vineyard is staring at a 7-second deficit as Mark Ortega leads 38-24. Plus, Mark has posted the best eliminator time to date, 48 seconds. Johnny's personal best, 53. But remember what Kimberly Lentz did. She overcame an 8-second deficit, and you know that's got our construction worker pumped. He's with Larry right now. Larry?
Johnny, last time we were here, you had to overcome a 9-second deficit. Today, it's 7 seconds. And you just had an opportunity to watch Kimberly overcome that obstacle in front of her. This has got to have you pumped up.
Oh, yeah. Kimberly motivated me. I've been in this situation before, and so I have the experience.
Hey, Johnny, see you at the other end.
All right, see you later.
All right, buddy, good luck.
Johnny overcame a 9-second deficit against James Long in the preliminaries. That was the past experience he was talking about. In the penalty pit for the Gladiators, beneath that hand bike, Gemini and Laser, and on the tower above the final straightaway, Tower and somebody ought to wake Nitro up. This event about to happen. Mark really struggling on the treadmill. Uncommon for him. Here comes Johnny Vineyard. This could be close as well. Mark Ortega has to take a leap for life practically. Johnny is on the cargo net. They're almost side by side. Who's going to get up the quickest? Mark Ortega on the zip line first. Johnny lost valuable time on that cargo net. Mark's over one wall. Here comes Johnny. Mark's over the second. He dodges that last ball. Here he comes, Larry. I know you've got him at the finish line. He's going on.
Two of you, come on over here. Congratulations. Diane, come on. I think Diane's reaction at the finish line kind of says it all. She was delighted. It was a great job. You could feel him right over your shoulder.
Yes, I blew it up the treadmill. I got scared, but I took my time up the cargo net. I didn't get excited. I watched my steps and I just went up it quick. I think that's what did it. I didn't get excited on the cargo net.
Well, keeping your composure paid off. You've won it, and welcome to the first half finals, my friend.
Larry. Thanks a lot. I'm glad to be here. I'm going all the way, hopefully.
All right. Mike?
All right, Larry, and also congratulations certainly in order to Johnny Vineyard. He made it close. It wasn't decided until that final straightaway. Mark will now wait for the outcome of the Tim Goldrick-Kaz Worthington semifinal, and we'll have that next week. But that's it for now. For Larry Zonka, I'm Mike Adamle. See you again next week on the American Gladiators. If you like the excitement of American Gladiators on TV, you'll love the action on the American Gladiators Live Tour. Gemini, Ice, Nitro, and Zap, and all your favorite gladiators are coming to your town to challenge your area's best athletes in Powerball, Assault, Hang Tough, Joust, The Wall, Atmosphere, and the Eliminator. Suit up and get ready for some spectacular competition. The American Gladiators Live Tour is coming soon to an arena near you.
Let's take it back to the streets, mother.
Yeah, I'm right here, dog.
Where my dogs at?
We right here, dog.
Where my dogs at?
I'm right here, dog.
What must I go through to show you shit is real? And I ain't really never gave a fuck how niggas feel. Rob and I steal, not cause I want to, cause I have to. And don't make me show you with the Mac. If you don't know by now, then you slip. I'm on some bullshit that's got me jacking niggas flipping. Let my man in them stay pretty, but I'm gonna stay shitty. Cruddy, it's all for the money. Is you with me? Get the bitches, now I commit the crime. When it's on, we transform like Optimus Prime. Out from the head, roll out, let's make it happen. If we ain't gon' get it with them, we'll take it cap. Bustin' off, dustin' off, the softest niggas. Money with the biggest mouth, yo, let's off this nigga. Come on, this nigga never made a sound. Breathe too fucking hard and he getting bust down.
Yeah, y'all niggas wanna be killers.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas wanna fill us.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas want the bread.
Get at me, dog. With the dirt.
Y'all niggas wanna be killers.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas wanna fill us.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas want the bread.
Get at me, dog. Now it ain't looking too good for certain niggas, some hurting niggas. What you doing? Robbing niggas, jerking niggas, sticking niggas, cause they deserve it. When money got murdered, they know he died slow cause they hurt it. The nigga ain't blew up the spot in a while, and the motherfucker ain't got shot in a while. Just takes a light up to fuck the night up. Blow everything in sight up. Fuck around and I have your ass right up. In the mix of some shit he wasn't able to stand. I got shit that'll disable a man with a wave of the hand. The days are longer and it seems like I'm facing time. I've got a lot of dreams, but I'm not really chasing mine. I soak it all up like a sitting fly. Nowadays, getting by is nothing more than occasional meal and getting high. I live to die, that's where I'm headed. Let your man hold something. Now it's all about it, you can get it.
Y'all niggas wanna be killers.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas wanna fill us.
Get at me, dog.
Y'all niggas want the bread.
Get at me, dog. One in the back, put your faggot ass face down. Lucky that you breathing, but you dead from the waist down. Fuck is on your mind, talking that shit that you be talking. And I bet you wish you never got hit, cause you be walking. But shit happens and fuck it, you done did your dirt. Niggas just wondering how the fuck you hit your skirt right under their eyes. That's a surprise to the guy. And one of they man was a bitch in disguise. Fucking with cats that order more hits and slaughter more kids. Let me holler at you, young at Baltimore shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm just robbing to eat. And there's at least 1,000 others like me mobbing the street. When we starve and we eat, whatever's there. Come on, you know the code in the street, whatever's fair. Blood stains and chalk means your man couldn't walk after the talk about him not being on the 1133 to New York. Transforming ass niggas will get it quick. And yo, for real, that nigga case can suck my dick. And it's gonna take all these niggas in the rap game to barely move me. Cause when I blow shit up, I have niggas falling like white bitches in a scary movie. You know I don't know how to act. Get too close to niggas, it's like protected by Viper. Stand back. What's that? I thought you niggas was killers, demented. Fuck you want me to do with this coward? Finish him and send it.
Before Georgia gives her an attitude adjustment. Plus on the roller game stage, Young MC, all tonight on Roller Games.
Well, what happens when two bullies want to rule the same schoolyard? We'll learn tonight as the Violators meet Bad Attitude. Hello again, everyone. With David Sams, this is Chuck Underwood from the Super Roller Dome, where also tonight, brother will meet brother.
It's going to be an all-out war, Chuck. The bottom line is it's Mr. Mean versus the Monster Man. Simply put, the Violators' Mr. Mean is fed up with his brother for one reason. Because last week, when he pushed him into the alligator pit, he was ticked off. And now we're going to see a rematch, Chuck.
As Bad Attitude comes through the tunnel and out into the arena. These are the skaters who prepare for games by scraping their fingernails down the locker room blackboard.
And they are managed by the absolute Iron Maiden of this sport, Ms. Georgia Haas. The most disgusting, the absolute most ridiculous woman in this sport.
Proud graduate of the Sean Penn School of Charm.
She, of course, is the one that has caused so much controversy throughout this season on this league, but more about that in just a minute. But first, let's go down to Shelly Jamison.
We're probably going to see a lot of flash and dash tonight. That's
That's because the Hall of Fame All-Star Game is coming up in just 2 weeks. Scouts for that game are in the audience tonight looking for players. So expect those skaters to take it to the wall. Now, let's say hello to the Violators.
Well, the other 5 teams in the league consider these people the tarantulas of the track. They are led by Mr. Mean and Sweet Stephanie.
This tribe sticks together and defends their own. Probably the meanest team in the league. They are led by their cranium commander, Shaw.
Bullwhip, cigar, tattoos, earring. Wouldn't every mother want this man to teach her child the value of sport?
He's the former bodyguard of Ms. Georgia Haas, and I believe that's where he learned all of his bad ways.
Well, as the Violators take their pregame march around the track, we'll let David update you on what's happening off the track.
Chuck, I just can't believe it. Just 1 week ago, we told the public that they could decide the future careers of Ralphie and the twins when the league could not come to a decision after Georgia Haas tried to split up the twins and tried to do Ralphie's career in. So we told America that they could vote for a 900 number. I would have never believed that Ms. Georgia Haas would be getting so many votes. It's unbelievable. It could be devastating to the T-Birds. We'll fill you in on the details later in the game. Stay with us.
Back to the matter at hand, tonight's game, which will match up the brothers Jackson. On your left, Monster Man Bernie, and on your right, Mr. Mean Harold Jackson. Remember the rules of this sport. 4 skaters for each team on the track at any one time. Only the ones wearing the helmets can do the scoring. They're called the jetters. The others are called the guards. Referee Paul DeLego starts this first cycle, and right away, it's a brawl. There go the jetters as all 6 guard members of both teams are down. Up to the wall of death goes number 6, Charlie Saunders, of bad attitude. Behind him, Mr. Mean. And both jetters are given 6 points on the wall of death, and both get the full 6 on the jet jump.
Chuck, I don't know why you even bother giving us the rules, because these 2 teams don't know how to follow them in the first place.
There is Mr. Mean. The idea, once they come off that jet jump, is to pass opposing players just like that. There's a single point for Mr. Mean and his Violators. He passes Ninja Pete Christensen, who gets railed for a second point. Now he's working on his own brother. Can he get around him?
Here's the rematch.
Bernie Jackson, number 1. Nose to nose with Brother Harold, Mr. Mean, and here's where it was set up a week ago.
This was it 1 week ago when Mr. Mean tried to push Ralphie Valadares into the pit, and all of a sudden his brother came in and showed him who was the real boss in the family.
Seldom does brother turn on brother, but as best we can tell, the Monster Man was angry at Brother Harold, Mr. Mean, because all night long he had been trying to help his brother in his many arguments, and the Monster Man didn't want to be upstage saying, "I can take care of myself, thank you."
It was a humiliating move.
In that first scoring cycle, lots of points. The Violators lead 15-12. Remember, 6-minute periods, and within each period, these skaters will try to squeeze as many 45-second scoring cycles as possible.
You're watching roller games from the Super Roller Dome, the great indoors. The full retractable roof, Chuck, was built at a cost of $500 million and has become the 8th wonder of the world.
No hype there. Shifty Bob Sendejas is the lead jetter, and coming off the wall, he cuts down Dr. Fu in those shark's teeth pants of bad attitude. And Dr. Fu pays him back by dumping him, and now Dr. Fu will move and try to pass his opponents back on the main concourse. Veteran skater coming up now on rear blockers, Mr. Mean, and Monster Man drop kicks his own brother. So there's a single point for Dr. Fu in bad attitude. He's now going to grab the coattails of the Monster Man, who is clearing away the Violators. And time runs out in the cycle, and it's been a good one for bad attitude.
Now let's take a look at the Violators starting lineup, led by Mr. Mean, the Mean Machine, the Freight Train of Pain. And I'll tell you, there he is again. This one is going to be, tonight, an absolutely devastating game. I have my crystal ball out, and what I see is nothing but pain out there for these 2.
Violators lead bad attitude 17-15. Mr. Mean grabs the Black Jetters helmet for the Violators. And Charlie Saunders of Bad Attitude is in the red helmet. Charlie, remember, is a world champion speed water skier.
Nice move up on the wall of death.
Mr. Mean gets 6 points on the wall. He gets 6 on the jump. Charlie Saunders bails out.
Oh, come on!
Mr. Mean swept by the pile and got 3 quick points, and the cycle stops with him chest to chest once again with his big brother.
Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game. You're eating away time. Now here's a look at the Bad Attitude starting lineup. If you want to read it, that's your business. But I refuse to talk about it. It's disgusting.
It's also a lineup of very good skaters.
Oh, come on. That's your own opinion.
To the infield goes Charlie Saunders after he went under the rail nose first. He's a bit wobbly, number 6 there, so he'll get a breather. Meanwhile, in this next 45-second cycle, the Jetters are going to be the enforcer, Tony Trujillo, number 2, heading up behind the Monster Man, Bernie Jackson. Despite his 225 pounds, the Monster gets 2 points on the wall of death. Both he and the enforcer get 2 over the jump, and once again, the Jackson 2 are going at it. Mr. Mean stomping the track in fury. Here comes the enforcer, trying to get around rear blocker, Dr. Fu. That's a legal leg kick, by the way. Leg blocking is permissible. A rescue from Mr. Mean. That clears it up from the enforcer. Time running out in the cycle. Can he get around some more of those green pants? Yes, there's 2 more. And the Monster Man is now going to ride him off the track with a headlock as the cycle ends. The enforcer is down and the fans are taunting him.
Come on, like Mr. Mean knows the rules. Seems as though Mr. Mean only has one thing on his mind tonight, and that is, of course, revenge against his brother, the Monster Man.
Violators lead Bad Attitude by 6. Time left for perhaps one more 45-second cycle before the ladies step up for the second period. Remember, the women also skate the third, and the men return to close it in the fourth. Mr. Mean will jet for Bad Attitude, and that is Dr. Fu, who is being tied up back on the main concourse. He's not going to get to the jetway. Meanwhile, 2 points for Mr. Mean on the wall of death, and 2 over the jet jump. And Dr. Fu is nowhere to be found. Down goes Mr. Mean, decked by his own brother. But meanwhile, Bad Attitude doesn't have a jetter. This is going to be a no-point cycle for Bad Attitude.
Coming up during the next quarter, we're going to give you an update on your voting. The vote that will decide the destiny of Ralphie and the twins of the T-Birds. Stay with us. That's the next quarter.
Mr. Mean sweeps by for 3 final points. Dazes his brother, who finds shelter off the track. That'll be the end of the first period.
Oh, come on.
And Mr. Mean scored an unanswered 8 points and gives his team now a 14-point cushion.
Well, he's living up to his name right here. Doesn't he know the clock has run out?
Well, it never runs out on this sort of activity. That is Ninja Pete Christensen beneath Mr. Mean with the skull saying, "Get him, get him."
Have you ever noticed the skull doesn't do anything but shout orders?
Between occasional cracks of the bullwhip. Well, there are the brothers.
Oh, they're getting real close to that pit. There goes Mr. Mean trying to push the Monster Man, his very own brother, into that devastating pit.
Deja vu. This is precisely where they were 7 days ago.
I cannot believe what we're witnessing right here. This is absolutely embarrassing. This is as bad as hockey.
Take that, National Hockey League.
Now they're throwing things at Mr. Mean.
Monster Man, meanwhile, looks a bit bored by it all.
I don't know why we're giving these two so much camera time, Chuck. This is bad for the sport. Their big feud began last week when each of these brothers, the Monster Man and Mr. Mean, wanted that big opportunity to finally melt down the icebox, to do in his deep freeze. But in that incident, the icebox was dramatically injured. Now let's go down to Shelly with an update. Shelly?
I'm here with Icebox of the Thunderbirds. Icebox, how's the shoulder?
It's all right now. All I can do is just try to strengthen it up for the next game, next week. And
Are you going to be able to skate next week?
Yes, definitely. Just working out some process of the arm.
But what about your bad move, the deep freeze?
Oh, I'll be back with the deep freeze. And don't forget, I'm going to vote for the twins, and you vote too. Vote, 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 vote.
We got to get those twins and Ralphie back together on the T-Birds. We'll see what happens next week. Back to you, Chuck and Dave.
End of a period. Violators lead Bad Attitude by 14, and the Jackson brothers will now surrender center stage to Sweet Stephanie. And later today, the music of Young MC.
Call your favorite rock radio station now and tell them to play Rock and Roller Games.
New Alka-Seltzer Advanced Formula presents the Roller Games Power Play of the Week. Earlier this season at the Super Roller Dome, America's team, the T-Birds, met the bad boys of Bad Attitude. As the action heats up, both Dr. Fu and Speedy Gonzalez wipe out on the Wall of Death. But that's nothing compared to the surprise in store from the Monster Man.
In the poking and gouging, and Speedy Gonzalez coming up on the Monster Man.
It's a subway play from the fast-thinking Speedy Gonzalez. He's a crowd favorite. Now watch it again in super slow roller motion. Speedy slides to victory with a mid-air collision from Dr. Fu and the Monster Man. Now this. Power Play is brought to you by new Alka-Seltzer Advanced Formula.
Remember, war is a 3-letter word.
We're in the second period here in the Super Roller Dome. The men of Bad Attitude powwowing while the ladies are up. And in this first 45-second scoring cycle with the Violators leading Bad Attitude by 14, the Jetters will be the Flea, Paula Wilson, in the black helmet for the Violators. She's out of Omaha, Nebraska. Behind her, the Latin Spitfire, Patsy Delgado, who's in her 13th year of skating. Neither woman gets any points on the wall. They both get two coming off the jet jump, and now they will approach the rear blockers, who are so important in this game. It is the job of the rear blockers to prevent the Jetters from passing opposing players and scoring points. Sweet Stephanie, and that wild red hair goes down as the bopper bops her. That opens it up for the Latin Spitfire, who gets around all three Violator opponents, gets those 3 points, and stops the cycle.
Now here's how you score on the Wall of Death. Above that top line, it's 6 points if you take 3 big strides. Below it, it's 2 points. And of course on the jump, same thing. 6 points over that big 12-foot marker and 2 points behind it. But remember, you have to land safely to get the points.
Now Stephanie is taking on all comers now. 2-on-1, that's the bopper, and now tangling hair to hair with the Latin Spitfire as Mike Garth perhaps smartly backs in.
Oh, that's Stephanie. She's really a she-devil.
The bopper is back. Garth, who probably has the most beat-up eyeglasses in all the galaxy, is lecturing Sweet Stephanie.
A Violator vixen right there. And tonight, she's taken on Patsy Delgado. I can't figure out which one has a bigger mouth.
Hellion, Tornado, Calamity Jane, all rolled into one. You notice that the Flea Paula Wilson's black uniform is covered with white as you watch the two managers argue.
Get out. I said get out before I slap your face. I mean it.
Georgia Haas versus Stoll.
Oh, she did it, Chuck. Oh, she's in bad trouble this time. She went over the edge.
She knows no fear, and she is watching her rear jetter.
Did she get it?
Hot Rod Christopher. Nope, she only got 2, so did Sweet Stephanie.
Unbelievable.
Sweet Stephanie, whoop. Does it appear that Hot Rod is headed for deep water?
Bam, bam, bam. She's dead.
Sweet Stephanie moves on, meanwhile. Excellent skater coming up now on the tank, Marnie Smith. Down goes the tank. Now it's the Latin Spitfire. She clobbers and moves out of the way for another point.
Stephanie's on a warpath now.
Past Sadie Pressman for a third point with less than 5 seconds left. She stops the cycle. And the Violators lead by 15 points.
Don't use your hands. Let's go. Skate.
Close to a penalty there.
Paul Gallegos, the referee, say, don't use your hands.
We want to tell all of you parents, do not buy the Sweet Stephanie doll. It could be devastating to your children.
Sweet Stephanie leads the Violators, who are now going to jet with Nasty Nancy Wilkinson. Meanwhile, Bad Attitude is going to go with the brat Lyle Morse. whose grandfather, true story, produced Ronald Reagan's first movie. It was entitled Smashing the Money Ring. And the Brat gets 2 on the wall, as does Nasty Nancy. Each gets 2 coming over the jet jump. Nasty Nancy has lost her helmet. And she has also lost her balance. The Brat will try to get around the woman they call sidecar. Nasty Nancy finds that the track is too high where she tried to re-enter. So she had to escape to a lower portion. That is wasting valuable time for the Violators as the Brat scores well with less than 5 seconds left in this scoring cycle. It ends with the Brat celebrating.
There's one of the baddest babes in the Roller Dome right there, Lyle Morse. She's number 2 on your screen. But then again, I don't want to talk about this team. Get him up there, Chet. Get him up there. Thank you.
60 to 47 is the score.
There's Georgia Haas once again disrupting gameplay. Remember, there's only 6 minutes in each quarter. Every time this nonsense happens, all it does is run down the clock. Get her out of there.
That was the flea she was mauling. We mentioned earlier the white powder on the uniforms. That's plaster of Paris that they sprinkle on the track so the skates will grip.
I don't understand how she gets away with that kind of nonsense with these referees.
She's a veteran and knows where that invisible line is. In dealing with the referee, Sweet Stephanie, in trouble. She'll not even make the jetway. The whip was a bit strong. She's now going to backpedal.
That's illegal.
Meanwhile, the Latin Spitfire, who got none on the wall, gets 2 on the jump. And you're right, you're not allowed to go the wrong way on this one-way track, which Sweet Stephanie just did. Big break for Bad Attitude. Perhaps they can close that 15-point spread. There's the Spitfire. Can she get around the fast skating Sweet Stephanie before the cycle ends? 5 seconds, 4, 3.
She fell right on her can.
Sweet Stephanie down for the count. Bad Attitude at halftime trails only by 11.
Coming up, Wally George has that big boat update that we've been promising you. Stay with us. And later, Young C rocks the Super Roller stage, and the Jackson brothers continue their feud.
Wally George here at Roller Sports Central. Well, this certainly has been a big week. We've received an unprecedented amount of phone calls. We've blown out our switchboard receiving calls from all across the USA. Remember, folks, you are the jury. You can decide whether or not Ralphie will make it into the Hall of Fame without hanging up his skates, and whether the T-Bird twins can skate together forever without being separated by the unholy 3. Commissioner, how do you see the voting thus far?
Wally, I do not think it would be proper of me to express an opinion as to the voting at this particular time. Just let me agree with you that the voting has been intense. And, yes, Georgia, Guru, and Skull have a lot of friends, but then so do Ralphie and the twins. I would just like to say that the voting will end in 48 hours. And the results will be given right here on television next week. I hope that answers your question, Wally.
Certainly does, Commissioner. Thank you very much. Ralphie is standing by with his arch rival, Ms. Georgia Haas. And tell me, do you two have any last-minute plugs to give before the nation decides your fate?
Well, first of all, I'm going to let this Valadero speak up first. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I'd just like to say that if you believe, vote yes, please.
That's all you got to say? I'll tell you, my millions of fans out there will be sure that the vote goes no. You're with me, fans.
Okay, enough is enough. We got the message, okay. Now let's go back to the Super Roller Dome.
Get ready to cast your vote. In 2 minutes, we'll tell you how. Come back with us, and we'll tell you how you can vote on whether Ralphie and the twins should return to the birds for good. Read all about your favorite skaters in Roller Games magazine. This is the War Network.
As the ladies prepare for the third period, Bad Attitude needs 11 points to tie the Violators.
Stand by. We'll tell you how you can vote in just a minute.
The Violators are going to jet the Flea, Paula Wilson, and Bad Attitude will go with Memphis, Tennessee's The Bopper, Gail Bauer. And The Bopper gets bopped. There goes the Flea. She gets no points on the wall, but she gets 2 on the jump and decks the Bopper again. The Bopper can't seem to get even on the track. Now to get some individual points. 1, 2, 3 quick ones as she passes 3 opponents. And she'll try to get more. Can she get around the Bopper, who is 0 for 2 with the Flea? Yeah. The Bopper's now 0 for 3. The Flea stops the cycle quickly, and it was a good one for her team. And up comes the Bopper.
Cat fight.
Number 3 is the Bopper, and pointing the finger is the Flea, and down she goes.
Boy, she really decked her. There goes Georgia.
Let's go. Move it up. Get her, get off. 5 people got penalties. What about her?
74 to 52. Violators with a nice lead at the moment, but it can be quickly erased.
Get ready to pick up that phone. Soon you'll be able to vote as to whether or not Ralphie and the twins may permanently return to the T-Bird.
New Jetters and their longtime rivals. First up, Sweet Stephanie behind her, the Latin Spitfire. Oh, and Stephanie clings atop the rail. Down she goes like a kid on a slide. And you're looking at a first. This is the first fight we've ever had in the jetway between jetters.
And you know what that means? They're fighting on the wall of death, and it could be devastating.
Well, the 45-second cycle clock continues, and it's being counted down. Both jetters have completely forgotten about scoring points. There will be no points scored in this cycle, just a couple seconds left. And I believe that referee Paul Gallegos has ordered Sweet Stephanie into the penalty pod. Well, yeah, that gives us our answer. Yeah, they're not done yet. There's the Spitfire dumping Sweet Stephanie. Oh, and she's going to follow her over the rail. And continue the pounding.
I've never seen so much hair pulling in my life.
Girls will be girls?
Back off. Both of you sit down. Both of you sit down. One cycle. Let's go.
Sitting down. Those are the ugly words the skaters hate to hear.
Look at that dude.
That means to the 2 penalty pods, which flank us here in the broadcast position.
Get over there now. Penalty box.
So it remains 74 to 52. Not a point score there. There goes Stephanie. She's heading for her pod to the right of us. And the Latin Spitfire will go to the left. Meanwhile,
where she belongs.
Back we go. The lead jetter there is Nasty Nancy Wilkinson, and behind her, Hot Rod Margaret Christopher, who got 3 steps above the 6-point line on the wall. Nancy only got 2, and they both get 2 on the jet jump. Down goes Hot Rod.
Whoa.
Nancy gets around the Bopper. There's a single point. She shoves away Sadie Cressman and gets still another. And now another, and stops the cycle. And the Violators now enjoy a 17-point lead, and the penalized skaters may now leave the pod and return to action.
Okay, here's your big chance, the chance to vote whether Ralphie and the twins should be allowed to return to the T-Birds for good. That's the question. If you'd like to vote, call 1-900-226-9000. You see that number on your screen right now. This costs $1 per call, so make sure that you ask your parents first, unless, of course, you're old enough not to get in trouble. You cannot vote if you're in Alaska and Canada. Don't ask me why. I don't make the rules. I just read the paper. That's 1-900-226-9000. Should Ralphie and the twins return to the T-Birds for good?
Sweet Stephanie up the wall of death and down the wall of death. No points for her. Meanwhile, Patsy Delgado gets 2. Stephanie goes down, and so she'll get no points on this pass through the jetway. Patsy got a total of 4. Now for the single points. She passes 1 and 2 and now 3 black jerseys, and so gets 3 points. Now to try to get around Sweet Stephanie, one of the fastest skaters in the league. Coming up, 5 seconds left, and Stephanie is out of control again.
I saw it coming, Chuck. I just knew that was going to happen.
Deja vu. That's precisely the point on the track where Sweet Stephanie hit the deck just a couple cycles ago.
Boy, I'll tell you, look at that hair.
She's indomitable, but at some point, enough is enough. Let's take another look and Sweet Stephanie paying the piper.
This is where you really pay your dues in this game. Look at her take that rail. Unbelievable. That was a devastating fall.
End of the third period. Violators lead by 9. Here's Shelley.
Chuck and David, I'm with Bernie and Harold Jackson, loving brothers just last week, and now you're fuming.
Hey, wait. You talk to me.
Well,
Don't talk to him. Look, when we grew up, Mama always said if we were on different teams, we go out and do the best we can to win.
But you're fighting against
But
each other.
listen, Mama, don't worry about it. I'll take care of him, and I won't hurt him too bad. I get no respect from him. He just don't know. I'm the big brother here. I taught him everything you know, and now look at him. You didn't teach me nothing, and you know it. You know you didn't teach me nothing. Don't you worry about it.
You know they love each other. Deep down, there's true brotherly love there. Chuck and David, back to you.
Well, Georgia is leering, the cheerleaders are cheering, and the crowd is jeering. Final period coming up.
If it's not war, you're simply not having fun.
I've hit one cameraman, I can hit another one, and I've kicked those butts many times, so keep it going.
Georgia Haas hosing down our cameraman with vinegar as we begin the fourth and final period of play. The Violators lead Bad Attitude 82-73. Jetting for the Violators will be Shifty Bob Sende Haas and the Monster Man for Bad Attitude. Shifty is tied up. He's not going to make it to the jetway. The Monster Man will. 1, 2, 3 steps above that two-point line. And over the jump to, and now he faces and hits the pile.
Boy, he really made that move count. Normally you don't see the Monster Man take that wall because of his weight. He just doesn't get enough speed to score the big points. But this time he scored 2 points on the wall, 2 points on the jump, and then he came right around and he got 3 points by passing the opposing players. Good move.
The enforcer is stinging from that collision. He'll come to the infield for a 45-second cycle break. And the helmets are passed to different jetters. It will be Mr. Mean, Harold Jackson for the Violators, and Sulky Todd Stern of Bridgeport, Connecticut for Bad Attitude. Around they go, building up speed for the jetway. Mr. Mean gets a pretty good crank. Meanwhile, Todd Stern's in big trouble. Mr. Mean above the 2 and above the 6-point line for 3 steps, so he gets the full 6. And he passes that 12-foot line on the jet jump, gets another 6. Nearly decapitates Dr. Fu. Passes, well, he's trying to pass Charlie Saunders, and now does for still more points. And the Violators are going to widen their lead. Mr. Mean, well, perhaps knowing that, looks like he's now going to turn it into a barroom brawl.
So what else is new? The fate is in your hands. Should Ralphie and the Twins return to the T-Birds for good? Cast your vote now. Dial 1-900-226-9000. 1-900-226-9000. You must have a touch-tone phone, and if you live in Alaska or Canada, you cannot vote. Sorry about that. It's $1 per call. $1 per call, 1-900-226-9000. Once again, the question is, should Ralphie Valadares and the T-Bird Twins be allowed to return to the T-Birds for good? Of course, a yes vote will mean that not only will they be on the team permanently, but Ralphie will also go into the Hall of Fame. If you vote no, that means Ms. Georgia Haas will win, and Ralphie will not go into the Hall of Fame, and who knows what will happen with the T-Bird Twins.
The Monster Man, the only jetter on the jetway. Well, here we go again. Same lane, same bowling ball, same outcome, a strike.
Boy, he got his brother that time.
And the Monster seems to be on a rampage. Yep, down goes Shifty, and he's looking for more.
Bam!
And has found the enforcer. 99-86.
Here goes again.
And the Jackson 2 are at it again.
This is getting real old.
That's Mr. Mean. And his brother Bernie had been kind of docile most of the night.
I agree. Let's get some skating in here.
Now he fights back a bit. Mr. Mean, 16-year veteran of this sport. And you know, we've talked about 16 and 10-year veterans. A lot of the people around the country have not seen this sport in a long time. It sustained itself through the 70s and 80s in certain pockets of the country, but it has always been around. In fact, back in 1972,
nice whip.
this sport played to 52,000 in Chicago. The killer, Greg Robertson, over the left side of the jump. And he can't make the turn, and he drops his entire bench.
He blew that 6 points coming off that big jump.
He got an atomic whip, which perhaps gave him too much speed to the wall. And when you come off that jump, David, you've got to make a sharp turn, and he couldn't handle it, and here's another look.
Well, it's all about navigation when you come around that wall because of those G-forces, but he was totally uncontrollable and crashed right into his own team.
And down go the ladies, innocent infield victims. So bodies flying everywhere in this fourth period. We've had the Monster Man do a couple of bowling ball routines, and then the killer clears out the ladies.
Don't touch me.
The killer, by the way, is down where he fell.
Yeah, he's hurt.
That's the skull.
You okay?
Giving him comfort.
No score.
Comfort.
No score.
And oh, by the way, it's a 20-point lead for the Violators, despite that calamity. The killer's going to stay in. And by that, I mean in the infield, not on the track. Sweet Stephanie being preened by Sidecar. The hair must be in place. Very important. The enforcer, Tony Trujillo, is going to jet for the Violators, and Dr. Fu is going to be first man up. An easy 2 for him. And a difficult 0 for the enforcer. 2 points also on the jump for Dr. Fu coming up on Mr. Mean. Can he get around him and score a point? Leg blocking as Mr. Mean chases Dr. Fu off the track. Nice rear blocking. Time still left in the cycle, so he'll come back for more. And does he ever get it? There is the whistle that stops that cycle.
Chuck, I couldn't believe what I heard tonight on the radio. From the Roller Game soundtrack, I heard Kick Butt, the Violator theme song. And then, I'll tell you, these guys have been receiving way too much press lately. I picked up my Roller Game magazine, and there they were. Several pages of nothing but these Violators. I don't know why they waste paper on these guys.
This will be the final cycle of the game. Violators with a commanding lead. Their jetter will be the enforcer, Tony Trujillo. First up, though, will be Monster Man of Bad Attitude. Above the 2-point line for the necessary 3 steps. Meanwhile, no jetter at all up the jetway for the Violators. Monster sweeps by the pile, so he gets a 3-point effort there. Now he's dueling with his very brother. 19 seconds left in the period, and look at the Jacksons go.
This one's going to turn into something. I can feel it. Did you see that? He went over the wall of death.
Mr. Mean overboard, just tapped off course by his brother and gathering himself up.
Here he comes, and he is mad.
The game is over. The Violators have defeated Bad Attitude, 111 to 98. I doubt that this is a time to turn your sets. Mr. Mean has mean in his eyes.
Get ready for the Bruise Brothers.
Oh, my. And they decide they're going to meet again at the old swamp.
It is a water hazard, as is. But, of course, during sudden death overtime situations, there are 4 alligators right there in that pit.
Well, we may have a couple of alligators in it right now of the 2-legged variety.
He broke the rail! Can you believe it? He broke the rail!
On his back, the Monster Man, but his much lighter younger brother is having a bit of a struggle.
He throws Mr. Mean into the pit again! How humiliating! Unbelievable! The Monster Man once again sends his brother to the showers early!
Well, it might have been a personal defeat for Mr. Mean, but his team wins. Coming up, the post-game party with Young MC. We'll be back.
Kick Bud. Roller Games, brought to you by Levi's Non-Zip Everhip Buttonfly 501 jeans.
To Shelly Jamison we go to kick off the War post-game party.
Here is Young MC and Bust a Move.
is a jam for all the fellas. Strive to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females to get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could text her, but they're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon. Food is served and you're stone cold munching. Music comes on, people start to dance, but you ate so much you nearly split your pants. A girl starts walking, guys start talking. Sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance cause she likes the groove, so come on faster and just bust the move. Just bust the move. You're on a mission and you're wishing someone to cure your lonely condition. Looking for love in all the wrong places. No fine girls, just ugly faces. From frustration, first inclination is to become a monk and leave the situation. But every dark tunnel has a light of hope, so don't hang yourself with a celibate rope. New movies showing, so you're going. Quick your last about the five you're blowing. Theater gets dark just to start the show. Then you spot a fine woman sitting in your row. She's dressed in yellow, she says hello. Cause sit next to me, you fine fellow. You run over there without a second to lose. And what comes next, hey, bust the move. Just bust the move, y'all. In the city, ladies look pretty. Guys tell jokes so they can seem witty. Tell a funny joke just to get them played. Then you try to bust a move and she says no way. Girls are faking, goodness faking. They want the man who brings home the bacon. Got no money and you got no car, then you got no woman, and there you are. Some girls are sadistic, materialistic. Looking for a man makes them opportunistic. Lying on the beach, perpetrating the dance so that a brother with money can be her man. So the beach is strolling, real high rolling. Everything you have is yours and not stolen. A girl runs up with something to prove, so don't just stand there and bust the move. Just bust the move, y'all. Break it down for me, fellas. Bust the move, so improve. Be just like Madonna, get into the groove. Cause if you show that you got nerve, you're gonna get what every man deserves. The girls don't like it when you take too long. That's the main reason that I wrote this song. All the notes said it so must be true that I can't go for that, no can't do. Now how many times you see a woman that you wanted? You best go home and say darn it. I should've kept that chick in sight, and then I wouldn't be alone tonight. Now I'm not saying to go sex crazy, or you can find yourself pushing up daisies. Just be smart and just be smooth, and use your head when you bust a move. And your best friend Harry has a brother Larry. In 5 days from now he's gonna marry. Hoping you can make it there if you can, cause in the ceremony you'll be the best man. You say Nito, check your libido, and roll to the church in your new tuxedo. The bride walks down to start the wedding, and there's one more girl you won't be getting. So you start thinking, then you start blinking. A bridesmaid looks and thinks that you're winking. She thinks you're kinda cute, so she winks back. Now you're feeling really firm cause the girl is stacked. 3 steps is jumping, bass is pumping. Look at the girl and your heart starts thumping. Says you wanna dance to a different groove. Now you know what to do, Jay, bust the move. Just bust the move, y'all. Cooling at the roller games. Let me hear you say ho. Say ho, ho. Say bust the move. Say bust the move. We got Michael Gardner, Tony G, Nate, Kev, MCO. My name's the Young MC. Y'all just busted a move, and we are out of here.
That is Young MC on the Super Roller Dome stage, and we will be back. The Violators have defeated Bad Attitude 111-98. And now down on the infield is David Sams. David?
There's only 48 hours remaining. The big question remains, should the T-Bird twins return to the T-Birds for good? And will Ralphie make it into the Hall of Fame? To vote yes, you want to dial this number right on the bottom of your screen. And to vote no for these two, you dial the no number. What do you think the chances are that America will agree with you, Georgia?
First of all, Buster, my name is Ms. Georgia Haas to you. Understand that?
Well, I think that's irrelevant to my question.
I don't care what's irrelevant to your question, but the question is, there is no problem because the people out there, they know what is right and wrong, and we are right. We are right, no question.
You are going to vote for us because we are the people that are right on this one, not the Thunder Chickens.
Chickens, yes, right. Come on, Skull. That was a dirty blow.
Wait, Dave, I'm sorry. I've been listening to this interview, and as far as I'm concerned, you are not right. You are not right. The people are right. And all I can say is to let your conscience be your guide and vote yes.
If you think
there you have it. Vote yes if you want this man to go into the Hall of Fame and the T-Bird twins to remain on the T-Birds. Vote no if you're for these two. Back to you, Chuck.
As David tries to duck the lightning of all that finger pointing. Well, the cheerleaders of the Violators are celebrating because their team has dropped bad attitude. Next week, Lita Ford will be with us. We hope you will too.
The following companies have paid a fee for promotional consideration. Gaetano invites your family to get to know the Gaetano family of products. Gaetano Body Wear, the spirit of family. Stetson Cologne, the great masculine scent that's easy to wear and hard for a woman to resist. Stetson fits.
It's Electronic Battleship, where you program an all-out attack to sink your enemy's fleet.
You sank my battleship.
Battleship and Electronic Battleship from Milton Bradley.
Remember to cast your vote. The destiny, the livelihood, the future of Ralphie and the twins is in your hands. Please vote now. Remember, this is America. That's what made our country great. So pick up the phone and vote now for Ralphie and the twins or Ms. Georgia Haas. Cast your vote now. Otherwise, their future could be devastating.
Change the energy. It's a great energy, but I want to fucking take it to another level. I want to fucking switch it, flip it, and reverse it. Saxophone right now. Seconds ago, this turned into a dance party. I'm gonna need to see you motherfuckers dance! I know you're saying, I didn't come here to dance. I came here to rock. There will be no rocking until every motherfucker in this house shows me that they got motherfucker down. I'm talking about Milwaukee. Thank you for the moves. Take this.
Lifetime's Mission 100 wants to hear from you. Write to us at this address.
He has been won on Supermarket Sweep. There goes $5,000. There goes another $5,000. Look, these women won over $10,000. Team after team, it's been win, win, win. How much has been won? Over $500,000 on Supermarket Sweep. Now, are you ready to go shopping? Who's got the gold medal flour? Okay, you're on. Who's got the A1 steak sauce? Okay, you're on. Who's got the liquid Drano? Okay, and you're on. We're ready to play Supermarket Sweep. And here is our host, David Ruprecht.
Hi, guys. And hello to you. Welcome to Supermarket Sweep. Now, as you know, one of these three teams may be going home with $5,000. Yes. And to help them do that, we're going to give each team a free 1 minute and 30 seconds to use on their big sweep. There it is. And on top of it right now, I'm going to give somebody a quick chance to pick up 10 seconds and a cash bonus. So, whoever wants to play first, step on forward and buzz in as soon as you think you know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. This lucky number is paired with the opposite of down. Diane.
7-Up.
That's it, 7-Up. Good. Okay, Diane, that's 10 seconds. Now, Susie, it's up to you to try and win the $50 in the mini sweep. Just go out there and get the specially marked 7-Up. Get it back to me within 30 seconds. Now, if you get it back in 20 seconds or less, I'm going to double that and give you $100. So the faster you shop, the more money you make. Susie, are you ready? Go! That's right. Come on, Susie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You bet. You got it back in less than 20 seconds, so that's $100 I'm going to add on your sweep total later in the show. Congratulations. Alrighty, let's see who else we have playing. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, I'm good.
How do you know Jana?
She's my roommate.
Where is that, Jana?
Up in Santa Barbara. We're students up there.
Oh, studying what?
Art history.
And how about you, Stephanie?
Communications.
Oh, great. Teresa, how do you know Paul?
Paul's my husband of 3 years.
And where'd you meet, Paul?
We met at a dance. I used to be a DJ, and she came to one of my dances.
You're a DJ?
Yes.
Because you know a lot of game show hosts were DJs before they became game show hosts.
Oh, well, maybe I'll be a game show host.
Quite a sweater you've got on there. You're not after my job, right? Okay. Susie, how do you know Diane?
Well, we met 12 years ago at a college that we worked at together.
What are you doing now, Diane?
I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids, Amber, Emily, and Josh.
Susie, how about you?
Well, I work for a Christian record company in Orange County.
Oh, great. You ready to play the game?
Yes.
Okay. Let's give the first players a chance to earn some extra time. So that means Teresa, Stephanie, and Susie. We will see you all in just a little bit. Now, for you three, take a look at this. As always, this is a series of blank spaces representing the number of letters of a product. What I'm going to do is give you a clue as to what the product is, and then I'll reveal the word randomly, one letter at a time, okay? Here's the first one, and there are 10 letters in 2 words. The clue is bogged down. A R E N S Y O. Paul.
Ocean spray.
Let's see. That's it. Good for you, Paul. The ocean spray is cranberry juice, and cranberries only grow in bogs. I didn't know that. Bogs are those marshy areas. Okay, here's the next one. Now, there are 9 letters here in 2 words. And the clue is, let go. N. F. Diane.
Cling free.
Let's see. Yes, good for you. And the next one, now there are 8 letters in the name. The clue is out, damn spot. A. E. I. W. M. Diane.
Lime away.
Let's check it out. Yes, another 10 seconds. Okay, and here is the last one. There are 8 letters in the word. And the clue is on a roll. R. T. O. E. H. N. Jana.
Northern.
Let's see. Yes. Even though I pronounced your name wrong, Jana, you got it right. Look, we have a two-way tie for second place. Paul and Jana each have 1:40. Diane's in the lead with 2 minutes. Your partner's going to get a chance to play right after this. Now, what is the biggest hot dog that has ever been made? What do you think? It's a foot long, 2 feet long? Well, the answer is it's 21 feet long, and it costs $60,000. What makes that wiener worth so much? Well, I'll tell you when we come back.
Stay tuned for more big-time doohickeys on Lifetime Supermarket Sweep.
See you later, alligator.
Maybe.
Hi, this is David Ruprecht. Welcome back to Supermarket Sweep. Okay, why is a hot dog worth $60,000? Well, the answer is because you don't eat it, you drive it. Back in 1936, the Oscar Mayer Company introduced a 13-foot Wienermobile that first cruised the streets of Chicago. Now, today, those hot dog-shaped Wienermobiles are over 21 feet long and cost over $60,000. Now, they're not seen as often as they once were, but some of the older models are on display in auto museums throughout the country. I just relish stories like that. Let's say hello again to Susie, Stephanie, and Teresa. Welcome back. Now remember, the more time you earn here, the more time you get to spend out on the market trying to win the sweep and then going at your chance for $5,000. Okay? We're going to find out how good you are at pricing items. Look at our baby talk over here. We have a 32-ounce can of Similac with iron infant formula, a 16-ounce box of Gerber rice cereal for baby, and a 4-ounce bottle of Coppertone Water Baby Sunblock Lotion. Now, which one of these three do you think sells for under $3? Under $3. You think it's number 1, number 2, or number 3? Now, if you're right, you get 10 extra seconds added onto your sweep time, and if all 3 of you get it right, I'll give you each an additional 20 seconds. Susie, which one did you think sells for under $3?
I said it was number 2, the Gerber rice.
You're going for the rice cereal for baby. Stephanie, how about you?
I also chose number 2, the Gerber rice.
You thought it was the rice cereal for baby. Teresa, if you thought it was that, and it is, you guys are going to get an extra 30 seconds. What'd you say?
Yes, I chose number 2, the Gerber rice cereal.
Oh, all right, all right. Well, we can't get too excited yet. We have to make sure that that is the product that sells for under $3. Let's see. The product up here that does sell for under $3 is... It is the Gerber rice cereal for baby. It sells for $2. So Susie gets 30 seconds, Stephanie gets 30 seconds, and Teresa gets 30 seconds. Oh, boy. Let's move on to our next game. Let's find out how much you know about the products in our market. We call this our supermarket trivia. Get your hands on your buzzers. Here's your first question. What 2 colors are good and plenty coated in? Teresa.
Pink and white.
That is it. Good for you. There it is. Pink and white, good and plenty. All right, let's go on to our next one. What kind of mascot appears on a box of Kellogg's Honey Smacks? Teresa again.
A frog.
Yes, good for you. Oh, Susie, she just caught up with you. Here's the last one. Which candy company turned down the producers of E.T.? Teresa.
M&M.
Yeah, you know your stuff. And by golly, they sure do regret it later on. So that moved you into the lead, Teresa. You've got 240. Susie's second place with 230. Stephanie, you've got 210. Let's get your partners up here for the round-robin game. Okay, now here's the chance to really add on to your sweep time because the round-robin has a total of 6 questions, giving you the chance to earn up to 60 seconds. And partners, you stand by because you're going to be up next. What I'm going to do is show you a scrambled-up word of an item or a brand name that we sell out here in the market. Then I'll give you 3 clues relating to that product, okay? Hands on your buzzers. Here's the first one. Nighttime. Ooh, Teresa.
Tylenol PM.
Let's see. Very good. Okay, change. And the next one. Gentle. Moisturizing. Gianna.
Pond.
Let's see. Yes, okay, change. And the next one, bags. J. Edgar. Teresa.
Hoover.
Let's find out. Yes, Jane. And the next one, instant. International. Jana.
Swiss mocha.
Find out. Yes, okay, Jane. Got a two-way tie for second place. Here's the next one. Prepared. Graham cracker. Teresa.
Ready crust.
Let's see. Yes, Jane. And here's the last one. We still have that two-way tie for second place. Christmas tree. Scented. Diane.
Pine sol.
Let's find out. Yes, that broke the tie. Let's see where we are. We have Stephanie and Jana with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Diane and Susie are in second place with 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and the $100 they picked up in the mini sweep. And Teresa and Paul are in the lead with 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Who's going to run the big sweep? Who's going to run? Paul and Stephanie and Diane. So don't go away. When we come back, you are going to see Paul, Stephanie, and Diane running like crazy through our aisles at the chance for $5,000 here on Supermarket Sweep.
Promotional consideration provided by the Hoover PowerMax self-propelled cleaning system for nearly effortless vacuuming. Cleaning tools neatly snapped in the front storage case and side caddy for above-floor cleaning. PowerMax, Hoover invented it. It's America's favorite jelly bean, Jelly Belly, the 5-ounce box of 20 delicious assorted flavors of the original gourmet jelly bean, Jelly Belly.
More big-time, lifetime action on Supermarket Sweep after these big-time commercials.
Lifetime presents anything but...
Okay, here we go. It is now time for the big sweep. Let's find out what we've got. Team number one, Paul and Teresa. You have 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so you'll start first. Diane and Susie, you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And running right behind them, Jana and Stephanie, you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And lots of enthusiasm, right? Okay, just look out there. Everything up and down the aisles, everything in our supermarket is yours to grab. You take it, you throw it in your cart. When you fill up your cart, you bring it back, and we give you a new one, right? Now, listen very carefully because I'm about to give you the Supermarket Sweep shopping list. As you know, if you bring back all 3 of these items, you will pick up an additional $250. It's worth it, so listen very carefully. They are Hi-Ho crackers, Selsun Blue shampoo, and Clabber Girl baking powder. Now, during the sweep, you are also going to hear my dulcet tones coming out over the loudspeaker. Now, pay very close attention, because at that moment, I am going to announce the manager's special. As you can see, we now have a display at the front of the store loaded with all different kinds of products. Well, 3 have stars on them. That is the manager's special. That is the product to find. We only allow 1 of those to a customer, but when you find one, it's going to be worth $200. Okay, the team whose runner sweeps up the most money in merchandise and bonus prizes at the bell wins the game, and that's the team that gets a chance to go for $5,000 in cash. Okay, runners, get ready. The clock is set at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, and that's when Paul is going to take off, and I'm getting out of his way right now. On your mark, get set, go, Paul.
Wow, look at Paul go. He is in a big... He gets 5 pails. Oops, he dropped something. Okay, he picks it up. Now, what's he going to fill those pails with? Well, he's looking for his first shopping list item, the Selsun Blue shampoo. And he gets it. Then he checks the label. Sure, he's got the right one. The crackers on the shopping list are just 1 aisle over. Oh, he passed it. Good, he goes back. But right now, we have to get back to the checkout counter.
1 and go, Diane.
Here comes Diane of Team 2. Why is she slowing down? There's another shopping list item here. The Clabber Girl baking powder, and she gets it. Stephanie of Team 3 heads in a different direction. Right at us. But while she heads for her first stop, check out 2 shoppers heading for the same shopping list item. Paul gets the Hi-Ho crackers first, and Diane also got a box. But Paul's only 1 item away from completing the list, and yes, he got the Clabber Girl baking soda for an extra $250, and it's still early in the sweep, so he heads back for his cart. Now back to Stephanie. She's still busy in the meat section. Right now she's grabbing turkeys. And what's right next to turkeys? Big 3-pound cans of coffee. And how many do you think she'll take? Well, that's 3, there's 4, and 5. Every shopper's limit. Diane's been busy in our health and beauty section, and this is a great place to shop because everything here is expensive and easy to grab. Stephanie's found an even bigger way to cash in. Our Millstone coffee grinder, where you can earn $100 for a bag of coffee and still shop. Meanwhile, what's Paul up to now? Grabbing cans of coffee 2 at a time. But how is Stephanie doing with her ground coffee? Let's see. Well, her coffee is still grinding. Okay, she just took her finger off the button, so she's finished. And that bag is worth a fresh $100. Look at Diane. She's still in the health and beauty aid section. I hope she remembers that the Selsun Blue shampoo is on today's shopping list. But right now, she wants bottles of lotion. Hey, why is the audience so excited? Well, let's take a look. Paul's found a bonus. It's a giant stuffed dog from Alpo, and Paul's not going to let go of him till he gets him back to the counter. Now Diane wants to grind some coffee, but first listen to this.
Attention shoppers, the manager special for today is Healthy Choice Beef Soup.
Paul heard the manager special, and he wants it right away. But while he's looking for one of our 3 Red Star cans, Diane's wrapped up her $100 bag of coffee. Now, will Paul find a $200 Red Star can of Healthy Choice Beef Soup? He's looking, and yes, he gets a can. And while Team 1 celebrates finding the manager special, don't count out Team 3. It looks like Stephanie is grabbing everything she can get her hands on. Meanwhile, Diane's back in the deli section. She wants our $19 salamis, and she's moving fast because this sweep is winding down. Hey, look at Paul. Even though he just found the $200 manager special, you don't see him slowing down. And Stephanie hopes that her last-second shopping will make her the winner. Which team will get the chance to go for the $5,000? Stay tuned, and you'll find out.
Okay, everybody, come on back. Whoa, thank you, Johnny Gilbert. All right, the checkers are standing by. In just a few seconds, we're going to find out who has the highest total back here. And that's the team that gets to go for the $5,000 in cash. It's out there just waiting for them, so you stick around.
If you would like to be a contestant on Supermarket Sweep and will be in the Los Angeles area, call area code 213-960-2444. Promotional consideration provided by... From Vitec, the Infoderm facial massager with heat open skin pores to drink in moisturizers and creams. Great for facials and relaxing face and neck muscles. Available through catalogs or in fine stores. Hoover's Brush Vac, cleaning efficiency in a handheld vacuum with power-driven agitator and the easy empty dirt cup collection system that eliminates vac bags. Hoover invented it.
Stay tuned for more big-time thingamabobs on Lifetime Supermarket Sweep.
How to give your family the moistest cake ever. Take a cake baked with an ordinary milk and dunk it.
Okay, we are back, and now it's the moment of truth. The checkers have already entered all of this merchandise into the registers. Now we're going to hit the total buttons to find out who did win the big sweep. Okay, team number 3, Jana and Stephanie. I can see you got the coffee, so that's $100. Let's see how much your bonus is worth, Mr. Dinosaur.
$50.
$50 for him. So that means so far in your register, you have $150. Now, we add all your groceries to that to give you a grand total today of $534. Good for you. Okay, Diane and Susie. Let's see, you got coffee. That's $100. Did you get the shopping list?
Yes.
Okay, that's another $250. And the $100 you got on the mini sweep, right? So that means so far in your register, you have $450. Now, we add all of your groceries to that to give you a grand total today of $1,242. There's some shopping there. Okay, Paul and Teresa. Looks like you got the shopping list, right? That's $250. You got the manager special. That's another $200. Let's see how much your bonus is worth. $100 for that. Okay. So that means so far in your register, you have $550. Now, when we add your groceries to that, if your grand total is higher than $1,242, you win the game. If not, Diane and Susie are going to go for the $5,000. Let's see. Your grand total with your groceries is $1,141. Team number 2 wins the game. Thank you all. You all were terrific. We have some great party gifts for you. Okay, the co-workers are going to go out there and work and get $5,000. It's in cash, hidden behind a product waiting for you. You've got a minute to find it. 3 clues to help you out. But remember, you've got to solve the first 2 clues before you can go for the 5,000, okay? Now, as soon as I read this clue, the 1-minute countdown starts. Before we began, you chose bonus game number 3. Here's your first clue. This morning, tasty box full sounds like another name for a 3-base hit. This morning, tasty box full sounds like another name for a 3-base hit.
Triple. Right here. There it is. Right here. Triple, right here. Okay. No, let me read it. Okay. Think of the prince that awoke sleeping beauty with a kiss, then shorten his name by 1 letter. Prince Charming. Charming! Bathroom tissue. Which way? It's papers. Right here, Diane. Here it is, Dad. It's not. Okay. You don't have to come from Scotland to clean up with this. Scotland. Irish Spring! It's... Irish Spring. It's not there. Oh, no. To clean up with this from Scotland. Wait, what's the big cleaner? Okay.
Congratulations. You found it. You found that sponge. You found a $5,000 sponge. Added to everything you got in an incredible sweep. Gives you a grand total today of $6,242. Congratulations. Oh, this is David Ruprecht saying goodbye for Supermarket Sweep. Now remember, the next time you're at a checkout counter and you hear the beep, to think of the fun you could have on Supermarket Sweep.
Promotional consideration provided by Tater Twister Electric Curly Cutter. Turns vegetables into curls or spirals. Put in a potato, fun shapes twist out. Make curly fries and more. Tater Twister from Presto. Spencer's, a name recognized for quality, durability, and style in infants and children's wear by value-conscious parents for over 65 years. Spencer's.
Coming up, go luxury shopping without spending a dime in Lifetime's Mall. Watch Shop Till You Drop next, only on Lifetime.
This is Johnny Gilbert speaking for Supermarket Sweep. Supermarket Sweep has been an Al Howard production.
Girls in this country are in danger of disappearing.
You are the last electric knight. I give to you my power and my knowledge. You must carry on, but not alone. I have chosen this man.
My picture taken.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, let me go.
It ain't in your room. You must have it on you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not here. Take him to the car.
Help me! Somebody, shut up!
Stop! Let him go! Your hand, it's bleeding.
That's nothing. It's a scratch. Listen, thanks a lot, kid.
Why were those guys beating you up?
Who? Well, them. I don't know. They must have mistaken me for somebody else. I gotta go now, kid.
That's a pretty bad cut, mister. Let me take you home.
I ain't got a home. Now, after those guys, I'll be okay. Listen, kid, you better get going home, too. Thanks again. I don't know, Ernie. It looks pretty weird to me.
It's something my grandfather taught me how to make. It's called elephant lotion.
Well, smells like an elephant.
It'll sting, but only for a moment.
Huh. Not so bad. Feels pretty good. When does your grandpa get home? I'd like to get the recipe. I say something wrong?
My grandfather's dead.
Oh. Sorry to hear about that. So who takes care of you now?
Mr. Rizzo. He's very nice. You'll like him. Very kind, very understanding.
Big style, break the spine. You must be pretty desperate, fella. There's not enough silver in that stuff to fill a tooth.
Oh, Mr. Rizzo. I see you met Mr. Maxwell.
How do you do? Annie was just telling me how nice and understanding you are.
All right, I want to know three things. Number one, who is this guy? Number two, what's he doing in our house? And number three, what's he doing wearing my bowling shirt?
I was at the park taking pictures for my school project, and I met him. His name is Mr. Maxwell. He doesn't have a place to live. And his shirt was ripped by some guys who were trying to catch him. So I let him borrow yours.
Wait a minute. What guy is trying to catch him?
He said it was a mistake. But I think some guys are trying to kidnap him.
Oh, yeah. Happens all the time, right? Bums being kidnapped by people trying to force them to live in luxury condominiums, yeah. He says it was a mistake. Why argue, right?
His eyes said he was in trouble.
His eyes say he's a bum. Look, Ernie, these are tough times. There's a lot of people out there with no place to live. But you can't bring them all here. We don't have enough cups and saucers.
I didn't bring them all here. I brought one. Surely we can help one.
Sorry.
You can't even stay for dinner? I'm making a big stew.
Okay, all right. He can stay for dinner, but after dinner he goes.
I'm glad. I bet Miss Blake will be glad, too.
Miss Blake?
Yeah, I invited her, too.
Oh. See, that's my idea of a bum. More stew? More stew? You alone?
Jake?
What?
Could you help me in the kitchen, please?
Watch your fingers, Ernie. A little bit more.
Look, I don't think you have anything to worry about with Maxwell. He's intelligent, that's obvious. No sign of alcoholism or drugs.
Yeah, just a wonderful guy down on his luck, right? I don't buy that. Anyway, after dessert, he goes.
Oh, I forgot to carry the 4. Now I see it. Thanks.
Good.
All right. Night, Ernie. Oh, good night. Good night, Mr. Maxwell.
You leaving already? Already? It's almost 9 o'clock. Don't you think you want to...
Mr. Maxwell's helping me with my homework. Fractions. That's nice. Yeah, I never could figure out fractions. Neither can Mr. Rizzo.
No, I didn't say that. What I said was that you should conduct your life so that you never need them.
Come on, Jake. He seems like a real nice man.
He's gone as soon as they finish the homework. Shh.
Whoa, it's chilly out.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Huh.
All I said was that it's cold out. Yeah, probably rain a bit later. That's what I heard on the radio. Chilly and wet tonight.
Yeah, probably all night.
Oh, all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Jay, I talked to him, and he seems, well, different from the people we normally see in this situation. Maybe all he needs is a good night in a warm, dry place. Can give you a whole new perspective.
All right. He can stay one night, but that's it. After breakfast, he's on his own.
You see, you are sweet.
So, Larry, how many talk shows you been on so far? Well, there was Johnny, Regis, Joan, David, Letterman, Brenner, and then, of course, Dick. What about Oprah and Phil? Oh, next week. Oh, great. Hey. Yeah, you write a book?
It's very nice. Yeah, it is. Okay, Ernie, it's time to rack it.
Okay, Miss Rizzo. Good night, Mr. Maxwell.
Good night, Ernie. See you in the morning.
Good night, Miss Rizzo.
Good night, son. Sleep tight.
Okay.
You know, Mr. Rizzo, I don't like this any more than you do. If there was any other place I could
It's all right. Forget it. You know, Ernie seems to think that you're in some kind of trouble. I need some help. If you do, just let me know. I'm a cop. Maybe I can do something for you. Okay?
Yeah, fine. Hey, listen, I better stack. Well, good night. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, sure. Don't mention it. Please.
happened? Where's Mr. Maxwell?
He took off, just like I thought he would. With my watch and my best pair of shoes.
I'm sure there's a reason for this.
Oh, yeah, there's a reason. He's a bum and a thief. Next time, bring home a dog, Ernie. See, with the dog, if you feed it and give it a decent place to sleep, it doesn't bite you. This is the difference between a bum and a dog. Now remember that.
I think he left because he's in some kind of trouble.
Well, he is now. I shouldn't have let him spend the night here. What happened to that roll of film you took at the park?
Still on my camera.
Go get it for me.
Okay.
I have it developed down at the station. Then we'll see if we can't find Mr. Maxwell. And my watch. And my shoes. And my bowling shirt. There's a picture of the guy. Last name's Maxwell. I don't have a first name.
Jake, it's not much help. I mean, it's a bad angle, and hat's pulled down over his eyes, and... Look here, it's this.
Ernie's finger, I guess. He just got the camera.
Kid's not bad. Whoa, good eye, very good eye.
Come on, Ernie.
Look, the guys that drift through, we got thousands of them, so he ripped you off. Why don't you just write it off to charity?
Look, it's not the stuff. It's not important. It's Ernie. He put himself out for this bum. Look what he got in return.
Quiet, please. Thank you. I would like to announce that Eddie the Snake was just sent over for 6 to 10.
Another monkey climbs the bars.
So, you know, I had to send some extra troops over to that big protest march in the Heights.
Oh.
And there's a big ceremony down at City Hall. They wanted some motorcycle escort for some African basketball player. So anyway, some out-of-town muscles been reported shaking down street crumbs on 7th Street. I know you guys don't like to go into Skid Row, but I really need you.
Skid Row? Be glad to be of help, Captain.
We would?
Yeah, let's roll him. Come on, man.
Jake, remember what happened last time? Some weird lady with towels, you know. Jake, come back, Jake. Boy, would you look at this? Remember the guy with the axe? Lived in a refrigerator? I lost my handcuffs that night. Every time I come down here, I lose something.
Why anybody want to hassle these people anyway?
Everybody's got a past of some kind. I figure a lot of these people aren't really poor.
Oh, yeah, right. They're just eccentric millionaires who woke up one morning and said, I'm tired of breakfast in bed in the stock market. I think I'll go out and buy an old coat and move under a bridge.
No, I'm serious, Rizzo. These homeless people are a real problem today. They're not all bums. There's some professional people out there. Teachers, maybe. Just down on their luck. On the other hand, I personally feel that many of them are extraterrestrials.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Maxwell, I was looking for you.
Don't let them see you.
Who?
Guy's over there in front of the hotel.
The guys from the park?
Yeah, and one more. Sorry. I had to take him. There was nothing else I could do.
And Mr. Rizzo's watch?
I need a little extra change to get out of town, but I was going to make good for it as soon as this thing's over. Now, listen, you got to get out of here before...
I want to help.
No way.
Then let Mr. Rizzo help.
Ooh, he's a cop. Cops are looking for me. Those guys are looking for me. Everybody's looking for me.
And you think hiding in the street is going to protect you?
Listen, kid. There's something over there in that hotel. It's a package. Those guys want it. They know where it is. They know I got to go back to get it. So I'm just waiting them out. That's all I can do.
You can trust somebody.
Who?
Me. I trust you.
Listen, kid, I'm not so innocent, all right? I used to be an accountant. I got into some tough times, and I started working for these guys who I didn't exactly check out. I knew they weren't totally legit, but they're paying me a good bunch of cash to be a front man. Still want to help me? Okay. Well, I was signing my name to some things I shouldn't have been. I don't know how much it was. My signature made it look like it was me in charge.
But you weren't?
No, but when the cops came, they came looking for me. I just had time to duck out the back, and they came in the front. I had time to grab one of the books. It wasn't enough to prove that I was just a front, but it was enough to keep my family from being harmed by them. So now it's just a standoff.
If I get that book for you, will you promise to let Mr. Bizzle help you?
What have I got to lose? Yeah, right up there.
Top floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful.
Come on, Shell, you gotta tell me. How do you pop your fingers? Push down on them like this, or pull them out? Will you shut up? I knew this guy once could bend to some way back like this.
Can you hear me up there?
Yeah.
Then shut up.
Garth, let's take a walk.
What about me?
Stay put and keep your eyes open.
Keep going, Ernie, and you're going to miss a lot of fun.
Yeah. Freeze! Get him up there and keep him up there. Get him up. Move it. So, up against that wall. Got him, Ernie? I got him.
Mr. Maxwell?
Oh.
Everybody just hold it.
We're holding it. We're holding it. Mooney, you hold it?
I'm holding.
We're holding it. Relax.
Drop your guns. You heard me. Drop them. Guns have already been dropped.
Nice going, Mr. Maxwell.
Nice pair of shoes you got there.
Isn't that a coincidence? We were just gonna go and tell you about everything.
Against the top guys, the DA let Maxwell plead his charge down. He'll probably only get about 6 months.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, for once, I think I agree with a lesser sentence. I did get my shoes and my watch back.
Yeah. Sometimes it's, hard to realize the sort of pressure some people are under. Makes them do strange things.
I know. Yeah.
Still, it's just as well Ernie learns you can't just bring strangers home,
Yeah, he and I had a real nice talk about all that.
Hi, Mr. Rizzo. Oh, hi, Mr. Blake. Well, you said.
Yes.